Hello everyone and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile, where today we're finally going to be slaying a Balrog. If you're watching this livestream VOD later and you want to watch an edited down version, although who knows, we could kill it within the hour. It can happen. Then I'm going to be making an edited video which will be uploaded on Saturday, and then likewise if you're watching the video version of this and you want to watch the long version, then check the pinned comment, because I will also link for live stream. But how's everyone doing? I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot to set up my chat panels here. 64% of you think we're gonna take 3 or more attempts today. Oh damn. Hello Elderbro, hello Galaxy Nerd, how are we doing? I hope you're both doing rather fine. How's the audio, guys? Can you hear me okay? Is the music a good volume? Oh, it's been a while since I streamed CK3, huh? I'm looking forward to it. Right. So where did we get to? We recently just took over. We're currently in... We're currently aiming for Wandering, right. We do have a nice surplus of gold that we can use as well for this. Sorry, I'm so flustered, it's so weird. Okay, let's pause. We'll start at 4 times speed. We can get progressive. There's the struggle pop-up that we all love so much. Also, I wanna cover something, because I'm still getting comments saying, JBD, you can't reclaim Erebor now. Guys, that's not true. Look, I can reclaim Erebor. You just need to have one of these traits, which is why I was trying to pass on the brave trait to my son. We can still reclaim Erebor, so I'll be hearing none of this nonsense saying that I can't reclaim it anymore. It reminds me of the whole fabricating for a duchy claim, where we knew how it works, but people were still telling us we were wrong. Anyway, well, we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill me. Well, that took long, didn't it? Kill the Balrog already? It's been 2 minutes, you're bored? Man, I apologize, guys, if I sounded a little bit annoyed in the last episode. For some reason, I was stupid. I fully believed that that was going to be the attempt to slay the Balrog. And I was in such a good mood, and it just wiped me out, wiped my energy. But I'm back now, I'm back. During my afternoon stroll down the streets of Durin's Hall, my daughter Gwyneth runs up to me. Mother, they just started swinging at one another. Whoa, break it up, come on. We gotta get prepared and fight a Balrog. None of this silly little fighting here. Is this a series that I've missed? No. It's just that we're live streaming an episode. I think we've already done 16 episodes if you want to watch it. This is the Desolation of Smaug series. But the Balrog is kicking my butt. Let's see. My letters received poorly. If I drop my current legend, will I lose the gold? No, okay, that's fine. To be of such shameful nature, so deceitful. I offered you gold to promote my legend and you repay me by just dropping it like a sick dog. Oh, I mean, you gave me 450, so, you know, I still profited 40 gold. That's fine, right. Should we speed 5? Because a lot of today is going to be waiting for these phases to transition, which is one reason why I am streaming this. Because it feels like the last 6 to 8 episodes have been waiting for these bars to fill up. One day while working, a messenger rushes up to me, short of breath. King Gisser of the Durin's folk has abandoned us and taken everything he can with him. All of his gold and belongings have been taken from Durin's Hall, and he didn't leave alone. There's practically nobody left. They left only a note saying that they were done with this cursed realm and were seeking a new life in the distant lands of Rafsin or the Invincible Sparrows. Wait, so if you become landless... Wait, you have an elven faith, but you're a Longbeard. That's interesting. That's very interesting. You're going to visit the Firebeards. I lose 824 gold? What? I've been absolutely scammed there. Okay, we got 85 back, but... What on earth is this? Sure, let's do that, right. Something happened to... Yeah, Shield of Nogrod needs a successor. Okay, let's get this organized. There we go, Heine. You can serve there. Right, I am over my domain limit as well. Oh dear. I don't want to give away these because later on they're going to become mithril mines. I don't want to give away more of this either, though. I think for now we'll just take... 40% is quite a lot. I mean, I'm pregnant. That's some good news. Wait. It was my husband who stole the gold? Oh. Oh, no. Is it time for us to get involved with the dwarven intrigue? Yeah, I've already explained though, we can't really find the Helm of Durin that easily. My husband stole 900 gold. No, that cannot stand. We're apparently soulmates, and this is how he treats me? I mean, at the very least, get rid of this. We're not soulmates anymore. Invite to court. Wait, he will return, though. What? Why are you a king if you don't have any titles? Is what I'm confused about. At first I thought the simple footman a fool for stepping onto the training field. Although Barry seemed no threat at first, it quickly became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. Oh, are you strong? 21 prowess. Do you know what? I could use more people like you. Here, join my court. We're gonna go slay a Balrog. Hey, Ember, how you doing? Welcome. We're gonna go slay a Balrog, right? Oh, man. What should I do about my husband, though? I mean, he has returned. No available spouse. I mean, I can imprison him for his crimes. I'm not going to change my capital back to Nogrod, because then I don't have the struggle. I'm not going to do that. That's the same reason why I'm not reclaiming Erebor yet. Because if I reclaim Erebor, then I'm probably going to move my capital there, and then... I'm not... he managed to escape capture, damn it! No! Okay, my daughter's grown up. She is a brilliant strategist. With good martial. That's good. He stole my gold. That just simply cannot be... That cannot be forgiven. No. It's finally time for us to join the dwarven intrigue. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. He is certain that my acquaintance, Buzzkamug, is scheming against me. Yeah, he stole my gold and ran. And he's my soulmate and husband. Like, what the hell is this? Let the traitor be known to disgusting orcs. Get out of my sight. Right, a martial perk. Lovely. We do need to get down. So Gallant is going to give us 2 martial full prowess. That's really nice. So let's make our way down there. That should help us with the Balrog. Do we want an alliance with Frerin? Do we trust him yet? What do you guys think? There was a small period in his life where he worshipped the Balrog. I did give him a chance to redeem himself. And I think he has served me fairly loyally as a Chancellor. So maybe they were rumors. Maybe he never truly worshipped the Balrog. An alliance is an alliance feels like an advance for power though. I'm going to decline for now. You already have a seat on the council. That should be enough to prove yourself. What's going on here? My implacable royal architect skills find much praise at court. Even the simplest repair works are handled with a care and precision rare to find in Durin's-folk. Or anywhere else for that matter. He has been deep in thought this past week and at last shares his quandary. Lady, in my work I have noticed ways to streamline your building project. But my efforts might be better spent aiding in the expansion of the villages. So, I mean, we're not building much right now. Do you want to give me some gold? I mean, some... I guess you are my architect, yeah, that's fine. Right. So that's the murder scheme is developing. Let's groom our beard again. There we go. We got a nice beard for a couple of years. God, could you imagine if you shave and that's it for 2 years? That would be amazing. Maybe he was afraid of the Balrog and that's why he followed the Balrog for a time. Yes, yes, yes. Or there were rumors. I'm not going to have a fully fledged alliance with him, but he is on the council and he is proving himself slowly. 50% of you think we're going to take 3 or more attempts today. Oh, man. We could be here until tomorrow, maybe. I have 2 hours of work meetings starting in 5 minutes. I think I'll miss the Balrog's death. Well, Valadar, who knows? Maybe we get bad RNG. How you doing, by the way? Welcome, welcome. The light of Mahal guides me in my holy quest as it once guided my father, the great King Thorin. The life of Mahal's pious servant is not an easy one, yet I feel compelled to become even greater than my father. Should a good Khazad always relentlessly pursue the recognition of both his peers and Mahal? Is a father's example a beacon to follow or a goal to achieve and surpass? Well, he didn't really achieve his goals, did he? And he's landed me in a bunch of stress. With the Balrog. But you know, no, there is still much for me. I'm going to succeed where Thorin failed. Gonna murder my husband. I'm gonna murder the Balrog. We're gonna slay Smaug. We're doing it all. I can't slay Smaug, right? That has to fall to my son, sadly. Right. We have another son who is Herculean. What do we want to do, guys? Should we use the name list today, or should we use name suggestions in stream? I think today, let's use stream suggestions. So who wants to name our new son here? We currently have a Zachariah, we have a Bomber, and we have a Nola Thorin. Please don't name him Thorin. For a moment, Jobs, I thought your name suggestion was stream. Balin, do you know what? I like Balin. Here we go. Balin, may you grow to be strong and wise, my son. Right, I'm probably also going to train you in martial, although... No, it's fine. Because Zachariah is focused on martial. Admittedly, he's not very good. We do have Gwyneth as a possible backup. Yeah, we'll wait until he turns 3. Bomber and Balin, I can be a little bit more flexible with their education, so that's fine. For every birth, the cordiality shown in me grows. As I hold my newborn babe in my arms, I am greeted by more warmth and kindness than ever before. I guess I do have quite the impressive gathering of children. Oh, I am now a mother of many children, so I get general opinion +5. But I lose a bunch of fertility. That's probably no more dwarven babies for me then. Not today, sadly. Please, this insane grudge has got to get out of here, you coward. By the way, that reminds me, on the transitional periods, I'm going to start declaring war on the orcs as well. We could definitely be doing a little bit more on the transitional period. Because we won't anger the Balrog there. Luckily, for now, everyone's working together. Innumerable dwarven heroes and kings called Khazad doom their home, their statues dot the hallways, or guard family mausoleums. They are both inspiration and comfort to my people, reminders of the rightness of our cause and reclaiming the depths. That is why it is a heavy blow to discover a section of delving of mines of Caradhras with nearly all of its statues toppled or cracked. The area bears the telltale signs of the Balrog's callous stride knocking over the statues of our kin. While they could be rebuilt with time and effort, some argue that it would take time and resources I can ill afford to dedicate to vanity. They argue that the statues should be left as they are, as both warning and memorial to all those who have fallen to the Balrog's callousness. Well, it's my gold, so I'm going to decide what I do. Yeah, we cannot leave our ancestors dishonored. Who does that? Also, it's only 20 gold. That's some incredibly cheap statues there. Maybe they got them from Temu or something. I don't know. Right. Am I building, investing up my realm, or saving the money? I'm saving the majority of the money for the Balrog, because in order to manage this, I need to keep on colonizing and then abandoning those colonies. I could probably spare a little bit, but the thing is, to build up Nogrod anyway, we're at a point where it's so expensive, because I think I need the next level. Yeah, which is 4,300. So, you know, unless I'm getting to like 6k plus, maybe 7k, that's not something I'm considering right now. Plus my money's gone down anyway because I am losing 40%. But I'm greedy, I don't want to give away any of my titles, damn it. So what's the plan when we wait for a chance at the Balrog? Well, see, this is why we're streaming, because there's not much we can do in between. I'm going to murder my husband because he stole nearly 1,000 gold from me. On the transitional periods, we would declare war, but yes. But yeah, this is why I'm streaming, because if I was recording videos, the next 10 videos could be this. What's this? I am in a tent at an encampment, bordering the mansion of Dwallin's folk, tasked with gauging the tensions between our realms. Suddenly, a man enters the tent, demanding to see the new commander. Why do you look so goofy? Even here, that smile is so creepy. And the eye is so high to the helmet. That's a meme potential there. Right. So what's going on here? Yeah. Let us compete by drinking ale. There we go. I feel like that's the true dwarven response. You're plotting to kill my courtier. Okay. They're an orc, though. A dead orc is the best orc. Yeah, speaking of orcs, get them out of it. I'm not interested. So luckily, the Wandering Face should probably win here. Which is good. Balrog is plotting to kill me. We still need to deal with the Ash Monks as well at some point. You have to remember to try not to change settlements or delve too soon, because fewer settlements to help you transition the struggles phases will be harder. But that's exactly why I've stopped building them up to delvings, though. That's exactly why. Yeah, my husband stole 900 gold, yeah. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I converted a few of them, but I haven't converted any in a long time, because I do need that buffer of points for this. The damn Balrog, it's a thorn in my side. The existence of my plot to murder my husband has been discovered. No! Oh, is there any chance of it still? I mean, yes. That's only one breach. Can we get some secrecy on this? Maybe. A small bribe, a hefty bribe. And my prestigious good word. How about that? There we go. Oh, it's Vega as well. Vega, welcome, welcome. There we go. I don't want to be exposed for this. Alright, we'll let it get back up to 47% and then we will execute it. Wow, okay. I am pregnant again. I thought for sure with the minus 50% fertility, there would be no hope for children, but alas, here we are. Come closer, I have a story I wish to tell you. Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling very stressed. Carrying a child is not so easy work. Let's see, let's be entertained by the court jester. Can I do anything else? Not right now. No, okay. We're just gonna have to be careful a little bit here. Wow. I say be careful, and then the Balrog has other plans. Much lurks in the darkness of the depths of the world, some innocuous and just as many not so. I walk through a lower level of the hold, a small lantern, my soul light, so far down, few venture here these days. And for good reason. The very shadows seem disquiet and at times even feel malicious. I hear a distant noise but cannot pinpoint the direction. A shiver runs down my spine as I spin and hurriedly move my head to and fro, desperate to find the source of the noise. Yet for all my searching, I find naught, yet the shadows feel even deeper than before. Who goes there? Whoa, what is happening? Feasts or other activities? Again, I'm not doing activities because it angers the Balrog. Also, it costs gold, which I'm saving to manage the situation. I might be saving too much, but I'd rather have it in reserve than need it and then not have it, you know? Because if we accidentally go to the wrong phase, it's going to be so long to undo that. Why must I always do everything by... Ah, here we go. We can become a journaler at least. Right, that should help us quite a bit. Let's write our thoughts down. Lovely stuff. In fact, let's put that on notify. I'm actually feeling very stressed at the moment. How much does it cost to found and abandon a settlement? It's 125. But you're colonizing multiple at the same time. Because when you abandon, it's worth 10 points. So there might be a situation, let's say Armageddon catches up, right? Then right now, I would have to colonize and then abandon 6. So already we're looking at 700 plus gold. Also, once I get to Wandering, I then need to get to Dormant again. So every time I fail to murder the Balrog, it goes up 2 phases rather than 1. So, yeah. It's pretty tough. And now my vassals are doing mining expeditions, so that's going to anger the Balrog too. That's another problem, is the vassals. They don't want to cooperate. My son Bomber has recently been speaking to me exclusively in Cinderin. Ooh. That's nice, my son. Keep at it. Right, Bomber. Marshal and Stewardship. I'm wondering if we just focus Marshal again here. Now, in the future, I'd like to educate my own children. Not right now, though, because I don't have the right traits. So, Bomber. Let's have a look. It's probably going to be... I mean, Heine doesn't have the right traits for this. I think it's going to be Mormugly the Insane again, right? Because at least he can pass on Brave. These are not the best stats, though. Here, guys, why don't we take a look a moment and see if we can bring in any dwarfs. I was gonna say any dwarves who are like intelligent or genius. We have intelligence there, but the stats are so low. Also, the traits are not good. That's another problem. Let's see. Esther, maybe? No, I can't marry you off my daughter. No. Here, hold on. It's easier. Because everyone has a beard, it's hard to distinguish. No, you're refusing marriage as well. Okay. No, there's no alternative here. Okay. We're gonna have Mormugly carry on doing this. I could send to university. Do we want to send Bomber here off to university? Because Bomber might be the one. We can designate heir. And Zachariah, if we're talking in terms of slaying the Balrog, or let's say I'm successful in slaying the Balrog, even dealing with Smaug, I think we need a lot of Marshal, which Zachariah is not so good at. So I think Bomber might be our hopes. He's robust as well. What do we think? Should we send Bomber off to university? Have I killed the Balrog yet? No, not yet. Could focus on the court, invite talented dwarfs and arrange good dwarven marriages. Yeah, the thing is though, there's not many dwarfs to marry off for and stuff. Invite claimants will bring courtiers. Yeah. Right, should we send him? I'm gonna send him to university. I know I said I was saving gold, but... well, this is an investment. Bomber is going to slay Smaug. Possibly the Balrog. But we're not going to think negatively. By the time he comes of age, the Balrog will be dead. Right, I have a daughter. Who wants to name my daughter? Man, university is so damn expensive. It wasn't worth it for Zachariah, but maybe it'll be worth it this time. Because his childhood trait does match up. Also, how's the frame rate and everything? Is it all smooth? Because for the first time today, I am recording and streaming at the same time. I don't have the best graphics card, so hopefully it's hanging on. Dory? Do you know, I like Dory. Yeah, let's go with Dory. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Okay, 101 points, so we only need 49 now. I can speed it up, but alternatively, I can just wait and then we can speed up to Dormant. Although, do I want to wait to get more Marshal? I'm not too sure. It's clear that my cousin Borin is sincerely pulling his all into my murder scheme. No, we can't do that. He gains a lot of stress. Do you know what? Let's spend a little bit of time with me instead, cousin. Here, let's have a day out, because I'm feeling quite stressed as well. Let's de-stress ourselves, and then we can come back and focus our full attention at the task at hand. It bodes ill that the villainous Balrog remains a High Overlord. No. Yeah, he will face just... Oh man, there's so much stress going on. We will slay the Ashmogs. We just need a bit of time. Okay, I can execute it immediately. Ah, wait, are we... Oh, are we already at that point? Okay. My husband stole almost 1,000 gold from me. We were soulmates. However, that means nothing now. His treachery shall be met with a dagger. Oh no! It seems King Gisser has escaped the clutches of Mandos. Our plan seemed so perfect, an engineered distraction, a mob of desperate bandits, and a sudden ambush. It should have been Gisser's grave, but his damned fool guards threw themselves in front of every blow, bolt or blade, rallied and counterattacked. Our hirelings fell in droves. Thankfully, there will always be whispers. My involvement in the crime remains unknown. Okay, they don't know it was me. But we're gonna have to try again. We're gonna have to... We cannot be having that. No. There we go. That's much better. A goblin helping me scheme. Have I seen your comments? Some court positions help with schemes. Yeah, I tend to just sell up my court and then leave it. I just put whatever I want for the long run. We don't actually have anyone for a wet nurse. Well, we can recruit one in a minute, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Because then I'll never remember to change them back to what I wanted. I should probably put that on Notify, actually. Because I guess this will only pop up when it's useful to. I'm hoping that disappears now. Right. Wow, okay, you're good and you're much cheaper. There we go, let's do that. No, it doesn't disappear. What on earth is that about? Okay. So the wet nurse instill virtue. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go back to fight on speed. My vassals are fighting each other, so that's going to anger the Balrog. Kierden, thank you for the poem. It is greatly appreciated, my friend. The halls of Caradras are silent. No hammers ring, no picks dig into the ground. The songs fail. Where once there was activity and life, now there is only a silence born of deep and abiding fear. The many incursions of the Balrog of late into the upper levels, the people of Caradras have massively cut back on their amount of economic activity in an attempt to avoid its ire. They are doing the bare minimum required to survive, but otherwise huddle in dark corners and pray to Mahal for safety and deliverance. So far their prayers have been answered and no devastation has been visited on them. But the complete halt of nigh all activity has resulted in total economic shutdown. It's fine. We're not earning money over here anyway. Right, what's this? Challenge to a board game. Not right now. I'm busy. You're upset with me? That's fine. Yeah, I need to lose that stress. Okay. No, I don't care. My husband's gonna be proud. He took off with my gold, damn it. We can't even divorce this guy. I will get him. Today I woke up with a crushing thought. I have pushed myself for years to be as pious as possible, yet I still feel the light of Mahal obscured by the memory of my father. Is this Namo's will? Is this a curse that every parent brings upon their child? Are we all born into a futile race against the giants of the past? Is this a world Eru Iluvatar intended? I have failed you, Mahal. Please forgive me. How did he steal my gold? I got an event that decided he was going to go leave. Yeah, he's over here now. He was at the Firebirds, and for some reason, he took 900 of my finest gold pieces with him. And we were soulmates. Can you imagine this? This absolutely disgusting behavior. What's the story thus far? Well, the husband story is the most interesting thing. Other than that, we're just dealing with this. Ah, there's so much stress. Please, Anna, you work too much. It's like this scheme is consuming you. Put relationships first. 10 days slower. No. No. We will see it through. There is no other way. He must pay for his crimes. Right, let's get Nema back down. See, I would like Gallant. But part of me says when we get to Dormant, we should just try and slay the Balrog. Yeah, needed a prenup. Apparently so. Do we want to get involved in the tooth trade? So I think it's worth it now, right? Because... What am I looking for? There we go. Dynasty. Open legacies. Destroying artifacts gives double gold and prestige. So a tooth should now be worth 80 gold instead of 40. So guys, the tooth trade is back. Yes. They thought they could take it away from me. But they were wrong. We also get piety for that, which is kind of funny. Now, one day I need to do a playthrough where I just go max seduction, get as many children as possible, and we just become millionaires from selling children's teeth. Right, we're slowly getting there. 2 advantages. Yes. Yeah, let's do that. He does become extra vigilant, though, which is a little bit annoying, but that's fine. Oh, wow. Okay, I've had another daughter. Who wants to name this one? And she's... Oh, she's Amazonian as well. Is the price of the tooth actually decreased? Does it not sell for 40 gold anymore? I still haven't played the new update or DLC, so I don't know. Lanizia. I like it. There we go. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Okay, Balin will become 3 years of age soon. Oh, here. I think military engineer would be massively useful. Because on the transition, we're going to declare war. And I would like to lead the dwarves myself. Yes. So let's get military engineer. Base success chance plus 10% could be very nice. Ah, he's discovered. I tried to roll the dice. My husband, King Gisser, is once again absent from our chamber. Well, yeah, he's adventuring across Middle-earth, of course. His every move will be watched. Let's try that. Do I still have... Okay, I still have all of my agents. We're just waiting for the advantages. That's all that is. Lynn, my niece, has become diligent. Okay. Durin's has suffered a terrible blow in the form of the Balrog. What triggered it, we do not know, but it has rampaged its way through the hold. What's more, not merely content to slay the populace, it even destroyed tunnels and vital supports as it went. The entire area of Durin's now is diminished, and it would take time and effort for us to restore it to its former size and capacities. Oh, it's now subterranean? Wait. That's down to delving level 1. If we get that event again, it means we're gonna abandon this, right? Oh, that could be terrible. Wait, am I not... Here, support schemes. I think I already was. It just changed with the event. Should we upgrade this? I feel like we should upgrade this just so we have... Just so we have a little bit of safety there. I would hate for us to abandon it because of that event. Do we need more secrecy? It wouldn't hurt, actually. I can be patient and wait for the advantages. Why haven't I finished Nogrod's special building? Because it's terribly expensive and I don't really have the gold for it. It's another 4,000 gold as well. Pretty much all of my gold at the moment is being reserved for the Balrog. And I did waste 2,000 today on university. Although it's not going to be a waste. Bomber? Oh no, was it Balin? It was Bomber, right? We sent off university. I think so. Bomber is going to be a mighty dwarf. The other one, when you had architects? Huh? What do you mean the other Nogrod special building? Oh, sorry, I looked at the wrong one. Yeah, look, this one's 8,000. Do you know what's funny? I looked at that right and I thought, 4,000 is cheap. No, that's because this is 8,000. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if the long term is, because I need the gold to manage the Balrog situation. If I sat here and saved up 8,000, and then we progressed to Armageddon, because there's a few times where we would have got the worst outcome, then it's gonna be catastrophic to our plans here. Balrog is my #1 objective. Everything I'm doing right now is for the Balrog. Right, we're up to 15 advantages there. Ooh, what's this? Is this another adventurer conquest? Oh, man. Okay, that's fine. We should be able to crush them. But yeah, it's so many times I've had to actually spend the gold. Because right now I'm being patient and I'm just letting this go naturally. But so many times the worst outcome has caught up. And as soon as it gets close, I have to rush then and spend thousands of gold to get the outcome I want. Otherwise, we're so screwed over here. If we killed the Balrog, it would be fine. Then we could go back to rebuilding Nogrod and stuff. But yeah, it sucks at the moment. Right. Where are these guys? We're not going to find out yet, are we? Here, let's just raise the men-at-arms. That should be enough. I will lead us as well. I could also... Yeah, let's call on the Iron Hills. At least we can call on them, because we're within diplomatic range at this point. But they won't help me slay the Balrog. We'll banish them as we've always done, I guess. Where are you cowards? My paths happen to have crossed with Fargud, and to my surprise, it seems as though it does not have a great impression of my friend Oba. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to change his mind. Sure, let me tell you a story. There we go. They're getting on lovely now. Right, they spawn to the west. Let's go and fight them. I guess... We're not traveling. Let's prepare armies. I thought I was on prepare armies. Spudopal, thank you for becoming a member. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Ah, they're gonna run away now. No, come back. Man, I hate these adventurer conquests. They're like, oh, look at me. I'm going to take your land. And then they run away like cowards and you have to chase them down. And you don't even get their gold. It just goes missing somehow. Right, what's this? Okay. Now it's time for my husband to pay. It failed again? Now see, what's happening here, guys, is I'm saving all of my good RNG for the Balrog. Unfortunately, no matter how much I protest, unsubstantiated accusations from all quarters point straight to me as the mind behind the incident. Oh, everyone knows that I tried to murder him as well. But surely they know that he also stole my gold, damn it. Here. I'm gonna need an organizer. Sander, I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. Right, excavations have been built. We have that safety net. Where are you going? Come back here. Can I not even catch up to them? Oh no. Durinso has suffered a terrible blow in the form of the Balrog. We just upgraded it and it's been instantly knocked back down. Oh man. Do I have to upgrade it again? Or did it do that because I built it, I wonder? Ah, where's their armies going? I didn't see where they went. I can't even catch up to them. Right, this is a pointless exercise here. Let's go back to Karajas Pass and we'll just have to wait for them. These stupid adventurers. Oh, Balin. Well, what else can you do, Balin? Here we go, let's do that. Does upgrading your development cause issues with the Balrog? It doesn't. I was increasing my development for a while, but then I put it on collect taxes. I put this back because we were upgrading doing so. But yeah, a couple episodes I decided just to collect taxes to raise my income more, so we can get more gold. As I lean over the map in my chamber, a sudden creak turns my head towards the entrance. My son Balin appears at the threshold, running like the wind towards me. Ah, what a cute son. Ah, you're a good one, Balin. I appreciate. I needed that. The frustration of this adventurer war. They're cowards, I tell you. All the inspirations we can sponsor here. And I'm pretty sure they go off the screen because we've had new ones. But when I've clicked on it, we haven't actually seen them. Hey, everybody, I was playing some Game of Thrones. I didn't see the stream start. Hope it's going well. Hey, Turk, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Man, I need to do some more Game of Thrones at some point, too. Probably in the new year. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. Can you imagine the dwarves chanting that as they go to war? No, no, no. Just, why are you running? Come on. You're so cowardly. You're so cowardly. Oh, I see you. You're mine now. I'm gonna cut you down. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Have you played Elder Kings 2 recently? Not recently, but it is one of the mods that was suggested to me, as well as a new sub-mod. I'm pregnant again. Go away, husband. Leave me alone. Right, let's groom our beard. Man, we're getting so many children, even with the minus 50% fertility. Ah, okay. The Iron Hills have arrived. I'm wondering if I can get away with disbanding. I might regret that, but I want gold. Here, I'm still very stressed. Let's just withdraw. There we go. We're no longer critically stressed, at least. We are under siege, but my cousin should deal with that for me. Court artifacts. Did I get a new court artifact? Did I? A Durin house banner. I don't actually have space for it, though. I can't destroy this. No, 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 no. No, there's no way I could destroy that. I do have, though, if we go into here... not succession, subjects, there we go. I'm pretty sure... I had a Durin vassal for a short while, but maybe I don't anymore? Is it not you? No, it's you. Ah, yeah, Frerin. Here we go, Frerin. Yeah, I'm gonna gift you the banner. You can hang that in your court. And remember where your loyalties lay. And also remember the forgiveness that I granted you. Every time you dig the Dwarven mining expedition and had the singing event pop up, I imagine a dwarf singing Diggy Diggy Hole. Oh man, did you see the Yogs cast released a second version of Diggy Diggy Hole? Man, that's nostalgia. Ah, I love it. The throne rooms. Sure, guys, let's take a pause. Should we admire all the throne rooms? The Dwarven one is beautiful. Because there's a few now. If you didn't know, They've added some new ones. Obviously, we have the Gondor throne room, which is beautiful, is amazing. And then they added 3 new ones. I don't know if we can see all of them. Technically 4, actually. So the Wood Elves now have a throne room. I think Lindon has a throne room, which is borrowed from Elder Kings, which is amazing. And then, so let's see. Yes, the Nazgul have a throne room as well. The Nazgul one is amazing. Sauron has a version of this, and so does Saruman, but the lighting is slightly different. My favorite is the Nazgul one, though. This catches the atmosphere perfectly. Oh, I love it. Wait, why do you have a Gondorian banner there? Anyway, right. The throne rooms are some of my favorite parts of these mods. Hey, Bakerman, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. What are the crowns on the names? I don't know. You might have to be a bit more specific. I move around the UI so much. I forgot what I was looking at. Like, do you mean, like, this crown? I don't think so, because he said crowns on the names. So, I'm not sure. What menu was I in when you asked that? Oh, in YouTube chat? Oh, I think that's just whoever's sent the most messages this stream. I think so. Sorry, I thought you meant CK3. Right. Dory has said her first words. Nice. Okay, what else can she say? There we go. We gotta push the children. Balin. Okay, Balin is curious. So... Here, I'm gonna... Let's go diplomacy. And then Lydia can teach him. That's fine. And then Dory is pensive. Yeah, she can't be a steward, I don't think. So I guess for you, we'll go learning as well. I'm actually going to educate you myself. There we go. I haven't educated one of my own children for a while. Right, my cousins from the Iron Hills have ended this war for me. I helped, I promise. See, like 500 gold, but then who gets the gold? How can the gold just be lost? There's thousands of gold lost here at the moment from all these adventurers that were beaten back. Absolutely thousands. Oh, sorry if you heard that. I have one of those, like, sports bottles, and I squeezed it, and it just went everywhere. Right, I have a martial perk, lovely. Let's see, yeah, let's do that. Right, household guard. I maybe we can get down to gallant. I don't think we're also getting strategist before we try and slay it. I just don't think that's going to happen, sadly. Right, another daughter. Okay, who wants to name this daughter? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 children as a dwarf is absolute insanity. Usually we only get 3. I just look at chat and the first thing I see is JBD cosplaying as the sausage girl. I have no idea what that means. But it's quite funny. Clem? I don't know if that's a Warframe reference at all, because I've been playing a lot of Warframe, but I'll take Clem. There we go. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. I've already pinned you. There we go. Right. I'm not giving you 160 gold. No, I would like to get another lifestyle perk, so let's spend the prestige. We can also go back to 5 times speed now. 23. Stress, come on, get it down. I need it. How close are we here? We need another 19 points. Oh, damn. It takes forever. If you're not forcing it, it takes a long time. Oh, Balin, you little scoundrel. Stealing my garments, give them back. Right, my search continues. I mean, I want to gain that lifestyle perk. There we go, okay. Give me that one. Thank you very much. I would have been so useful if we murdered the husband as well, because then I could have remarried and got a boost to my martial. But sadly, oh dear. Critical stress again. I just can't escape it. 7 children for the 7 dwarf fathers. Yes. I've yet to have a dwarf child that gets the all-father trait or whatever it is. Who knows? Maybe this stream it can happen. My hook's gonna expire. I can't do anything with it though. Getting closer. Adventure inspiration. Let's see. You want to go to Aphelion? See, what I really need is one of these to pop up and say they want to go to Khazad Doom. Because then we could get the Helm of Durin, which would help massively. But sadly, we're not so lucky. Come on, Frona. Do not give in to fear, my sister. There we go. I'm gonna slay the Balrog. Our father failed, our grandfather failed. What they needed was the might of a woman. We do not give up so easily. Yeah, it was a shame about Thorin. I really had this idea in my head that he was going to slay the Balrog and then also slay Smaug, and it was going to be the most badass moment ever. But sadly, it didn't happen. I'm pregnant again? 8 children as a dwarf? And I have... Wait, where do I see this? Yeah, I have minus 50% fertility as well. This is insanity. Oh, wow. Do you know what? If we can't kill the Balrog with pure strength, we're just going to send 20 dwarven children at it. With little pickaxes. They'll poke it to death. Right, Norin, Aspiring Blade Master. That's useful. Okay, 10 more points and then we're back to wandering. In the transition period, we're going to colonize a bunch. And then also declare war on the Yashmoks, I think. I pride myself on making sure everything is always accounted for, which includes making sure my soldiers are well provisioned. To this end, I should come up with a plan for ensuring my soldiers always have the supplies they need in the field. Yeah, let's arrange a network of merchants, because I think we can also skim a bit off the top then. Yeah, 320 gold is useful, nice. So I've almost recouped all of the cost for university for Bomber. Right, guys, the daughters are flooding out. Here, there was a good name suggestion before. Grishnok. I like that one. There we go. Grishnok. May you grow to be strong and wise. And we'll sort your education later. Lenizia is also curious, so I guess we're going to go learning with you. And I will educate you myself, my daughter. Yeah, well, we've had a streak of daughters here, haven't we? This character's gonna boost the family members. Speaking of which, how many living family members? It's a bit complicated because we're not the only Durins, but yeah, 41. There are other family Durin like lines across the map as well. Yeah, 41 is I thought it would be a bit higher. But then again, dwarfs don't have many children, right? They only have 3 at a time usually, so. But I'm boosting those numbers. 8 of those are my children. That's actually kind of insane. Wow. 8 of them are my children. Nearly, what's that? Nearly 20%? She's not a dwarf, she's a rabbit. Hey, you watch those insults. Right, I'm paused. We're not gonna progress if we're doing that, are we? Economic shutdown again. That's fine. We don't gain gold over here. Nogrod is where I get my gold. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm at 101 stress. Do you get critical stress at 100 or 101? Because I think if I literally lost 1 more, I wouldn't be critically stressed anymore. Oh, never mind. Ignore I said anything. We really need to deal with these Ashmonks. Okay, Shield of Nogrod. That's this one, right? Yes. Alright, we need to find a successor for you. Oh, we got another dynasty legacy. Okay, so now we can become world builders. Crafting artifacts gives prestige and renown. Oh, so we... Wow. So imagine this. We fully rebuild Nogrod, right? So we're getting hundreds of golds a month. We can then just spam craft artifacts. And we can literally just... I mean... Oh, can't scroll. I mean, I guess this gets exponentially more expensive, right? But we can just keep on buying more Dynasty Legacies. That's insane. Increased chance of finding more valuable resources on a prospective mining expedition as well. Incredibly useful. So we completed both of our Dwarven Legacies. I didn't think we'd do it, but the Balrog has helped us. And ensured that we will. Right. We need one more point. Come on. We're getting close. I can feel it. There we go. We're in the transitional period. Okay, slow it down. Now we can do a lot of stuff. So, first things first. I do want to colonize everything, and it will be abandoned once we transition. So is that... Oh no, we got some up here as well. Am I missing one? I'm a bit confused why... Usually it would connect, right? Fully. Aha! There we go. No, it's still not connecting though. I don't think I've missed any... colonization spots. Okay. Did you colonize that yourself or what? I don't remember. Is the One Ring in the game as an equipment? Not yet, however. If you watched ModCon, the Fellowship quest is one of the things they're working on. And in fact, here, if we take a look quickly, if I go to the Realms Discord, where is it? I think somewhere they posted. So where are we right now? Are we already on 4.3? I don't know. But on 5.0, the Fellowship will be gathered and added. So it's I won't say it's not long away, because obviously there's no time frame there, but it is one of the priorities, it looks like. So I'm excited for that. Okay, what were we doing? Right, we did all the colonizing. I think that's just... I think I have all that. It's fine. Right. Now it's time to deal with the Ashmogs. I could do a holy war for kingdom. That would be a waste. Oh, that's what it is, no? No, he doesn't have territory here. Okay. We could do a holy war for kingdom. Ah, we could take all this stuff in the south. Should we do that so then we only have to look north? I think so. Also, any vassals we install down here won't contribute to the Balrog situation. So we can give them free reign to upgrade. Yes. For centuries we have feuded now. Let us take an aggressive stance and cut down the filthy Ashmogs. War has come. Who cares what the Balrog thinks? He's disappeared for 3 months. It's fine. Right. Here, let's call on... We will call on the Iron Hills. I don't think we need them, to be fair. You don't have a lot of numbers anymore, do you? No. I will raise... Let's see. Do I want the entire army? It's going to be expensive. I think I'm just going to raise the men-at-arms for now. And we're going to mass siege down in the south. as soon as this transitional period goes into wandering, we will abandon all the colonies as well. So we get a head start. Going towards dormant. That will also fix this. Because I don't like being too over that. But guys, wait there. 1 minute. I really need to go to the bathroom. I'm so sorry. I drank too much drink. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Right, unpause. Let's get the sieging done. Time to kill some goblins, then dimmer. Salted meat. And ale is on the table. Oh, could you imagine? Man, I said this, right? I mean, this is never gonna happen. But I thought that one day, if a miracle ever happened, and let's say this channel hit 100k subs. Which, who knows, maybe in like 15 years or something it might, right? The way I would want to celebrate is renting out the whole of an old castle and inviting people to just come and have a proper feast. Like, we all dress up in like medieval fantasy clothes, and there would just be a huge table where we can just feast, have like a traditional band and everything. Oh, could you imagine? But yeah, no, I imagine that's very expensive though, which is a problem. Maybe if we win the lottery. Or we could just go back to Northumbria and siege my ancestry. My ancestral claim. I'm owed my castle, damn it. I want it. That's such a cool idea. Yeah. It's something I thought of. I think if I ever do hit a big milestone like that, then that's how I want to celebrate. I want to go to, as well, in the summer, I forget where it is, there's somewhere in the UK, it's a castle, but they also host like a yearly joust. I really want to go and watch that next year. I need to figure out where it is. What happened to the UK series? Oh, that started right before I took my month break, so one of the things I decided in my time off is when I return, I just want to focus on one thing. So that's why I'm focusing on Lord of the Rings. Because I don't want to burn myself out again. That's why I'm only doing like 3 episodes a week too. What's this? I must politely decline. Yeah, I'm feeling too stressed. I'm sorry. I gotta think of the children. Right, Clem, you've come of age. You're charming. Ooh, intrigue. Yes. There we go. You're gonna help murder your father. How about that? We don't have people who are very good at this. It's fine. Yeah, it's not really much I can do about it right now. So that's okay. Young Balin seems to be taken after it. Oh, damn. He is turning into quite the promising young dwarf. Whether it be nature or nurture, the strength of Durin's folk shines bright in this one. Balin is a reflection of Durin. This character seems to emulate their dwarf father Durin, father of the Longbeard. He has both stewardship, learning, renown, and life expectancy. Interesting. I think Balin is gonna be the one to slay the Balrog. Smaug, sorry, Smaug. I'm going to slay the Balrog. Wait. What's happening with your education vote? Oh no! It's Bomber that's slaying Smaug. Oh no! Oh damn it! Oh, I confused the two. It's fine. Here, let's watch every move. Okay, we are in the next phase, so it's time to abandon all those colonies. One day you will be rebuilt, but today is not that day. What I need to do is just get a head start. We abandon one more. There we go, that's fine. So now we have a head start on Dormant. And then if we need to do an emergency colonization, we can manipulate it that way. Okay, right, back down to the south. Here we go. If you ever birth dwarf twins, please name them Oompa and Loompa. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see. Right, I got more court artifacts. Oh, I got something to go down here. The Ashmog Chrome... Ugh. Oh, I can't believe that. Get rid of that. Get rid of it at once. Imagine him hearing all the praise and now he'll become a hero and then just say, oh wait, wrong song, forget all this. The Balrog's presence disrupts the water supply to a crucial part of Moria. The court is concerned about the immediate need for clean water. No clean water for 5 years. Tell them to drink from more questionable supplies. Look, guys. We're gonna have to learn to recycle our water. It is what it is. Alright, I'm still very stressed, but it's fine. But by the time my cousins arrived, they completely ran out of supply. Ooh, Oda is a non-believer. Right, I'm not gonna call her out on it right now. Here, let's slay the Ashmogs. They have 1,000 war grinders. Oh, they have a lot more than that. But they are nothing for the might of our steel and our axes. How did we do? 32 versus 1,800. Nice. The axemen are very good. Heavy infantry. They seem to be getting a lot of kills in all of our battles here. So just a couple more sieges. And then we will control the war objective at least. See, this is exciting. At least we're doing something whilst we're waiting for this now. Oh, look at that. We killed so many of their children as well. Oh, keep it rolling. Holy moly, what? That is insanity. Wow, that's crazy. How many did I just kill in like one swing of my axe? All of the Ashmog children that I slew on this day. Yes. My axe demands blood. Orcish blood. Right here, let's siege this. Don't worry, lads. I can employ both strategies. Do I know who have the black arrow? No, we lost it. We couldn't track it down. I might need the search artifact mod because I've also lost the key of Erebor, which I think is important if you want to do a stealthy approach, right? Oh yeah, we're not merging anymore. That's fine. Right, I am out of supply. I think find it funny that you are committing mass murder. It's orcs, it's fine. Right, we're out of supply. This is dangerous because these are all men-at-arms as well. Somehow, Val is not won me the war. I mean, we should get ticking war score now, though, so it's fine, right? If we speed 5 this, yeah, we're getting ticking war score. So I think that's the war one. I might even be able to disband. Shield of Nogrod does need a worthy successor. Here, let's sort that out. Ein, welcome, welcome. Groom the beard as well. There we go, lovely stuff. I must say, this is actually one of my favorite mods here. I just wish, the only thing I wish was different is that it maybe had like a little text below or something saying what the title was. But I guess there's not a lot of room for it. But yeah, this is a much better layout of the UI here. Much better. Innumerable Dwarven Heroes King. Okay, we had this event earlier. Let's repair the statues for 20 gold. I should probably go and deal with this. Yeah, let's march north. We should resupply anyway. Yeah, my army... Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop off for some supplies before I go and deal with them. We're completely out. Hey, everybody, what do you think about a series on the Bay of Ulmal? Right now, I don't know what my next series is actually going to be for CK3. I'm probably not going to do the same mod twice in a row, just to help manage burnout in the future. So, we can either go back to a Game of Thrones, or we can do Princes of Darkness next, or Elder Kings 2, but with a special sub-mod, which, like, takes it back to before the times of, like, the Elder Scroll games. I forget what it was called. Okay, they're going to go deal with them. Oh, that's fine. This war... Yeah, this war should be over. In fact, I'm that confident I'm going to disband. There we go. Right, enforce demands. Boom. That is a mighty blow to the Ashmogs. And now we have taken everything south of the Misty Mountains. Or in the Misty Mountains. There's going to be big problems here, though. How long does this stay for? 2971. Wow. 25 years, huh? Ouch. Right. Well, I'm not dealing with that, so that's okay. I will form the duchies. Just so we can get organized. I don't have an empire title yet, do I? No, so we're not going to form the kingdom title yet. So who do I want to have this? I want... let's see. High stewardship is going to be important. And then Nola ruler as well. Poll the next series and I'll rig the election for Elder Kings. I don't know if I'm going to poll the series or not, because I tend to pick whatever I want to play the most. The only time I really poll is when I'm torn between two things that I really want to do. But we'll see, we'll see. It could be a long time before I do my next CK3 series anyway. But there will be a second series starting... What day is it today? Thursday? Either Sunday or Monday. That is not CK3, but it is Lord of the Rings related. So there's going to be 6 videos a week soon. So we are getting back to pretty much daily uploads. I'd like to see you do a Princes of Darkness playthrough with Revenants. Yeah, Princes of Darkness, I think, is... the atmosphere of that mod is insane. I do love it. And there's a lot of story and roleplay potential there. Balin, maybe? Do you know what? Yes. I think Balin does deserve some land, actually. You're right. He is young, but that's okay. Let's give him that. He can get the waterworks. Because I think having Durins down here as well will be valuable. Let's do that. And then I'm just gonna... Here's the thing. Most of our gold is probably going to come from Nogrod. So... I'm thinking of actually lowering the taxes, but just raising the levies. Do I want to do anything here? No. Development could be nice as well. Should I give coinage rights? No, because then I lose development growth. No. I'm just going to lower the taxes, but raise the levies. And then I'm going to give the directive to construct economic buildings. Yeah, let's do that. And then this stuff down here. Who do I want to give this to? Maybe... I mean, Gwyneth is 27. Admittedly, her stewardship is not very high, though. Yeah, I think Balin will get the kingdom title in the future. That's a good idea. Yeah, coinage rights is horrible. Yeah, I realized. I read the negative part to me. I said, no thank you. Princess of Darkness has you overwhelmed. There's so much content. Yeah, it's nice. It's almost... The way I approach Princess of Darkness is maybe don't treat it so much like CK3. It's definitely a lot more... story, RPG film. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, when I play Princess of Darkness, it almost feels like a new game, you know? I love it, though. I love it. The atmosphere and everything is amazing. Right, I think for this one... Okay, here's the thing, guys. So Zachariah's stewardship is actually kind of okay. However, what am I looking at here? He's easier done that way. He's not the best at martial. Whereas we look at Bomber, you know, brave, just, generous. Oh man, triple virtuous traits. Martial is already good. You know, we sent him to university. He is bossy, so he's probably going to get a good martial trait as well. I think Bomber is probably going to be the future heir. I think I'm going to designate Bomber, and then Zachariah shall be granted titles in the south. What do we think about that? Do we think that's fair? I think it gives us the best potential to take on Smaug. Especially if we don't have the Key of Erebor. Lord of the Rings Lego game. Do you know what? I was actually thinking of buying that recently because I loved the Lego games as a kid. Yeah, no, it's not a Lego game playthrough. Yeah, not to the first one, but go for it, yeah. Because we had to designate heir, because I was designated as heir anyway by foreign, remember? I was not the firstborn. My sister was, and she went off to be an adventurer. We should check in on her in a minute, actually. Right, Bomber is the chosen one to retake Erebor. And that means, that's the capital, Zachariah can inherit lands in the south. Let's do that. And I'm gonna give him the same deal. We'll lower taxes, but raise the levies. Just send fighting dwarves to help us with the goblins. And then... construct economic buildings. It's still going to take them a while because of this debuff for 25 years, but they can start working on that. Whilst we work on our stuff. Okay, I can create... Should I still create the kingdom? I guess I can create the kingdom because you can't hold too many kingdom titles, right? It's only duchy titles. Unless you become an emperor, then I think you can hold too many. But yeah, that's fine. Okay. I guess what I should also do is negotiate alliances. Just in case anything unforeseen happens. And then let's try and lose some stress as well. There we go. Okay. That was a good war, but now we are back dealing with the Balrog. We are 90 out of 150, so let's unpause. My whole life's purpose will soon be upon me. Oh man, how old is Bomber though? Only 13? Oh man. It's okay. We'll discuss that when it gets closer to the time. Okay. The Lego game was super fun when I played it. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about it. Do you know one of my favorite Lego games? When it came out when I was a kid? Was one of the newest Star Wars. And there was this mode. It was almost like an RTS where you could play as the droids. You could also play as the clones. But you would run around this open world kind of thing. And you would build bases and they would build units. And then you see the units fighting each other. And then you could command those units, get into vehicles and stuff. Was it the Clone Wars Lego game? I can't remember the name of it. Because then you also had the older Star Wars Lego games. They were quite fun as well. I played those as a kid on my... Was it Nintendo DS I played it on? I can't remember. My husband is the regent of Balin. No. This thieving... I can't say that. He's gonna steal all of Balin's money, damn it. Oh no, this is so stressful. Dory has become generous. Oh no, that's okay. Yeah. That's more than okay, right? I am 2 titles over. Oh, additional taxes. Nice. I need to give away titles, but I can't. There's no titles I can give away. These are colonies, so they don't count. And I don't want to give away more of Nogrod. Yeah, look, they're already doing mining expeditions. My bloody vassals, eh? My friend and I would go head-to-head, and it was super fun. One day we played about 5 hours straight. Yeah, that game mode was so much fun. Man, I loved it. By the way, guys, is the Game Awards today or tomorrow? Because I want to see what the new Total War game is. I think it's going to be Warhammer 40k, which is not bad. I also wouldn't mind Total War Lord of the Rings, an official one. Or even Game of Thrones. But I hear people keep saying they want Total War Star Wars. But I just can't imagine that. It's in about 10 hours? Oh, okay, I'm not going to watch it then. That's too late. I've actually been quite good with my sleep lately. Other than Tuesday night, because I went back to chess club and then I couldn't sleep, so I went bed at like 4 AM. Which was also quite fun, playing chess. Over the board after so long. Right, 600 gold. But I don't want to lose more buildings in Durance Hall. I kind of have to do it, don't I? Yeah. That's fine. Okay, guys, what do we think? When we go back to Dormant, do we just try and kill the Balrog? I know our stats are not the best. However, realistically, there's not much more I can do to improve them. I mean, we will probably have Gallant, which is nice, but getting all the way to Strategist is going to take so long for like, what, maybe 1 or 2% extra chance? But personally, I think we just try and kill it. I can colonize everything. That's going to help. Oh, wait. But I do need to get an elven friend. Let's see. Oh, Lanizia has become zealous. Interesting. Thank you for... Oh, yes, I need more stories. Free stress is not much, though. Tell me bigger stories, damn it. Okay. Befriending an elf. Best way to do that is probably because I don't have any diplomacy experience. I have 250. If I was to plan a hunt, let's see. So what's that? That's +2, I think. Okay, this one's +3. If I was to plan a hunt there, can I get 750 diplomacy experience? Oh no, it's going to be too hard. So I think we're just going to change our education once I have Gallant. So we'll get the elven friend. Colonize will happen as usual. Do I have an elven friend with 55 prowess? Not yet. No, not yet. That was foreign who had that. Also, I have a question though. Do we need an elven friend with 55 prowess? Because if we look here, it's working today. Sometimes they just disappeared. I don't know why. It says here that we need an elven friend with 55 prowess, right? But that's just to do the thing. But if you scroll up here, it says the following will affect your success chance up to a cap of 50%. Here it just says have an elven friend. So I don't know if the prowess matters for that part. Maybe just sink 2 martial perks into diplomacy. Well, I mean, my next 2 are going to Gallant anyway. And then after that, we can just swap to diplomacy. But no, but then I lose the free martial here. No, you're right. Yeah, we'll just have to recycle 2. And get it that way. That's fine. It's fine. We're going to have a bit of time whilst we wait for this anyway. Prowess doesn't matter for the percentage chance, I think. Ah, okay. So it's just to qualify for it. If you don't have the 30 prowess yourself, I guess. Bolstered garrison. The populace are going to be terrified, but you know what? They should be. They should not be taken Khazad-dûm for granted. Oh, training for a tournament could be good. Can I become strong? I didn't, but I do gain a prowess. So that's nice as well. I can also change some of my artifacts when we get closer. Dory has become compassionate. I'm starting to get nervous now. How's the poll doing? 24% of you think we're going to kill the Balrog on our first attempt today. Ooh, okay, this is important. As an active and enthusiastic child, it is no surprise that Bomber has done well in his studies of war and combat. It is impressive to see such a skill in someone so young. He displays a level of insight that's rare even among veteran commanders. So Bomber already has amazing martial. He is a brilliant strategist. He is brave. A famous champion. I think that we make Bomber our marshal now. Oh, he can't until he's 30 though, right? Okay. When Bomber turns 30, we will make him a marshal so he can start improving his martial stat early. What's your lifestyle? I'm currently focused on martial. Strategy, just for the raw martial here. We get 3 prowess there. Yeah. Gallant is nice because it gives us 2 martial, 4 prowess, which are both will increase our chances, which is why I've gone for that. What about the university student? Can I send him to university now already? How do I do that? I can't, right? I have to play as him to go to university, I think, right? That Bomber. No, Bomber. No. I'm gonna slay the Balrog and Bomber's gonna slay Smaug. It's all going to go perfectly to plan. I can feel it today. There's something different in the air. Right, Grishnok, we never did your education. We're gonna have to go learning there. Are you already on learning? Okay. Let's see. Fori the healer will educate you. That's fine. No, in the last episode, I truly believed that I was going to slay the Balrog. Another adventurer war. That's fine. I never believed for a moment that I was going to fail. And I think that's why it affected me so much. It's so rare I get annoyed. And I got annoyed. Hopefully it wasn't annoying when I got annoyed. Yeah, I'm actually going to raise in the Hall of 1,000 Pillars this time. And we'll try and bait them in for an attack further within our territory. I think would be a good idea. We'll call on the Iron Hills as well. I will lead everyone, of course. I was thinking if you turn every settlement to delving, wouldn't that make you not abandon the colonies after failing the Balrog event? But the problem with that, Galaxy, is then I lose my ability to influence this. Because no longer can I abandon settlement to get the points for the dormant phase. And then my vassals are going to screw everything. That's one of the reasons why I stopped. It's written in the prophecy, it is. We're here for your genuine gameplay. We all feel some type of way when we play Crusader Kings. Yeah. I don't know. I really do have fun with CK3. That's why I just don't want to... That's why if I'm not really feeling it, I might not record for a day, right? Because I want to share my enjoyment and stuff. I don't want to be known for not enjoying CK3 and being annoyed all the time. 49 stress. Oh, man. This stress is so hard to manage. Okay, one more martial perk and then we have Gallant. We're getting there slowly. Okay, here they are. Now, the problem with that... If I just wait... How close are my cousins? Not very. Okay. Can I get to them in time? Sander, where are you? Wait. Wait, did Sander leave court? I think he did. No. Oh, that's terrible news. I don't think I have an organizer anymore. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna have to rely on myself. And these guys aren't baited. Oh, they're gonna flee again. I'm not catching them, am I? I might be able to. Man, I'm closer than previous. They move so fast. How is it possible? Oh, we caught one. Okay. That might drag them all in now. Nice. Okay, that was much better than last time. We lost 0 on that battle. Oh, we lost 8, but we caught 8,000. Every dwarf we lost traded for 1,000 orcs. I don't have to say anything else. Tempted to get the game solely for this mod. Honestly, it's not that bad of an idea. If you love Lord of the Rings, I mean, look at the map, and eventually all of this is gonna be added as well. Like, it's amazing. It's really amazing. Okay. Let's write our thoughts down again. The roleplay potential is really nice. Also, in this mod, there's a lot of custom decisions with flavor text and everything. It's really cool. Yeah. Right now, like Gondor, Mordor, and Ki or Kai, I don't know how to pronounce this one. So much territory between them. It's absolute insanity how much they control. Rohan's still around as well, which is nice. But yeah, the CK3 itself is an amazing game, and the total conversion mods just add so much flavor on top of that. It's incredible. I would recommend buying it for the base game. The mods just elevate it more. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, the base game is already really good. It's just that I'm at a point now where I have almost 2,000 hours in the game, so I pretty much only play mods, but the base game is still incredible. I still go back to it every now and then. My daughter Lenizia seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. She buried her face in her food, and the only talking she did was ask him for serving after serving. She has become gluttonous. I'm not gonna sway her. I'm too stressed. You're hoping for the Warhammer mod to come out soon? Yeah, the Warhammer Fantasy mod. They were gonna show something at ModCon, but then backed out shortly before it went live. So, but yeah, I'm excited for the Warhammer mod. Have I played as Japan or any other Asian ruler yet? I have done a few playthroughs in the Shogunate mod, which is another great mod as well, if you like Japan. My husband. Oh, I don't forget the 900 gold you stole from me. I'm never gonna forget. But yeah, the Shogunate mod is amazing if you want to experience Japan through the various ages and whatnot. Brilliant mod. Right, entertain me, Jester. Thank you. Oh, I haven't actually played the new DLC yet. I'm so bad at playing CK3 updates. I'm still on 1.17. A delegation from the leaders of Sigyn Doom have sought me out. They report that the delving of Sigyn Doom has been filled with distant but terrible rules of late, such that they are positive the Balrog is nearby. Fearing its approach, they demand I dispatch additional guards and stores of weapons. I can't do it. I need my gold. Right. You dare raise your axe to me. Man, I could have recruited him, but I'm so stressed right now. Wait, why are you finding secrets? No. Disrupt schemes for the time being, please. Yeah, let's do that. I should try it off camera and just enjoy it. Yeah, I was actually considering doing a one-off video on it. Dory's become shy. But, yeah, I'll be honest with you, I still haven't bought the DLC yet. Because I mostly play mods, I tend to not buy the DLC. until the mods that I'm actively playing have updated to the newest version. And then when I start a series, because I also don't update my submods and stuff, right? When I start a series, they just... whatever state they're in when I start is how they stay for like 2 months or whatever. A contest of magical skill. No, thank you. Nah, I can't do that. You're mostly an EU4 player myself. Oh, Ambernar. Ambernar is coming to CK3 as well. I think. I heard at some point, but I haven't heard anything about it for a few months now. But I appear to I think I remember hearing it at some point. Guaran, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, this stress. We will finish what we started. I will not end the feud. Oh, that's a lot of stress, though. That's so much stress. 79. I am friends with my daughter, Dory, though. She also wants to see the Ashmogs dead. Good on ya, my daughter. It will happen. Right, Balin has come of age. Technically, he hasn't, though. Dwarves don't come of age until they're 70. But in CK3 terms, he has. A charismatic negotiator. Oh, he has a very good diplomacy. It's actually very fitting we named him Balin then, because Balin also has good diplomacy, if I remember properly. Yeah, I was looking at EU5, but I decided I can't. Number 1, I cannot play CK3, Warframe, and EU5. I don't have time for another Paradox game. And number 2, neither does my wallet. So I don't want to play any more games which are going to have a ton of DLC right now. CK3 already eats that up. Warhammer 3 as well, Total War does. I think I'm at my limit with DLC. I have around 1,000 hours, but most of that is Elder Kings 2. Yeah, I see a lot of people like that as well. Hey, Chicanery, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. What's this? Ah, my daughter. You're a good one. Paradox games may as well is black hole for money. Yeah, like I love Paradox games, right? But I definitely don't love the what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, we might need to go and help with that. I completely forgotten the word. The monetization. I'm not a fan of. Right. I'm not going to be doing a legend. Are you both at war? Right here, let's... I need to help my sons with the peasant uprisings. I'm surprised they haven't already asked me. That was part of the reason why we have this alliance anyway. Here, I'll go there myself. My sons! Why did you not write to me? There's a reason we have an alliance. We gotta keep the peasants in their place. I was mostly thinking about orcs, but... no. I mean, does the debuff here... wait. Ah yeah, minus 30 popular opinion. It's not helping. That much is for sure. Thank you, my friend. Conflict and Rage. If anything, that should fetch a pretty penny. 160 gold. Nice. I shall store it in my chambers with my other personal belongings. Right, there we go. Wait for them to end the war. Lovely stuff. Those peasants have been beaten down. Right. Okay, Gallant is now unlocked. If I swap to Diplomacy, we're probably... nah, I should just recycle perks, right? Yeah. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to change back in time. I mean, well, we have the whole dormant phase anyway to change back. How often can you change? Is it like once every 10 years? I think for the time being... I'm going to go Foreign Affairs focus just so we can unlock befriending. And then I'll go back to Martial for the bonus Martial. that sounded so weird to say in my head. Right. Kierden, thank you for the poems. Lovely stuff. Purchase a truce. Hold on a minute. 450 gold. Yes, please. As I traverse empty chambers and halls, occasionally losing my bearings, I pick up a light whistle. Okay, we had this one today. Oh, it's so stressful. No, I can't click it. There's no. With how bad our RNG is going today, 100% I die on the 1%. I know it. And instantly, I'm remembering the Game of Thrones series, where it said 0% chance to die. Do you remember, guys? And I still died, because it was like 0.1 or something. I'm scared of these 1%. Yeah, and it's to lose 1 stress. Oh, no, get out of here. No, that's a complete troll. Is my court jester just terrible at their job or something? Where's the court jester? You're average. No, what is this? Aptitude? Oh, you're average as well? How good is my seneschal? Oh, he's pretty good. Wow, I can't believe this. Oh, man. Are those goblin peasants or are you unaliving your own? I think they're dwarven peasants. But maybe they're dwarfs who worship the Balrog. Man, I'm getting so stressed. It's slowly just getting worse and worse. Yeah, orcs flee when conquered. But the problem is you get this modifier for 25 years. So you still get marauding orc dregs. So you get minus 50% levy size. Buildings take 20% longer to build. They're also 20% more expensive. You have 50% less taxes. And you get minus 30 popular opinion. So maybe the dwarves are revolting because of all the marauding orcs and whatnot. Yeah, that's a proper troll dying from laughing. Terrible. How am I doing? I'm glad I caught the stream. Breaks through the monotony of the day, and your dwarven playthroughs are great. Insomnia under control. Yeah, I struggled to sleep on Tuesday because I went back to chess club for like the first time in 9 months. But other than that, my sleep is getting much better. Thank you for asking. I'm getting on top of it. My reign is characterized by the lack of funny people in my court. Oh, man. Hey, I claim you little scoundrel. Give me back my garments. Right, what's... But I'm bored. I always remember being like that as a kid. Pay attention, kids. You'll need that. Right, I'm going back to my stuff. I got important things to do. Right. Mining expeditions. Wow, look at this. It caught up so fast. 85 points towards active. Okay, Doria's come of age, and she is a mastermind philosopher. So pretty much all of my children are impressive. I mean, Zachariah only got tough soldier, but his education didn't match his childhood traits, so that's not on him. Generous liege. I'm not giving away 5% taxes for 10 years. No part of me wants to do that. Usually I would. But not today. I'm feeling greedy. I'm feeling greedy, right. So we're halfway towards our befriending perk. And then we're still going to have to befriend, like, Glorfindel, maybe. Elrond was friends with my father, so we could befriend Elrond as well. I may have to step in if this keeps on going as it is. I will promote your legend. Thank you for the gold. The time is getting close, guys. Do we think we're gonna kill the Balrog? How old am I? 109, so I'm quite young in dwarven terms still. Can we slay the Balrog? Ooh, a brilliant gemstone. Thank you, Liznizia. I will put that in my chambers. 2 learning. If it was like martial, I would actually keep that. Because it would help out. But learning, I don't really have a use for learning right now. Learning from my father's mistakes, maybe. But we'll see if we can do that. Oh, it's catching up so fast. Oh, I'm a little bit scared now. Because that was... What was that? Plus 15. If we were to get another plus 15... That would be almost catastrophic. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's just remember this one's already been colonized and abandoned, okay? I'm going to give myself just a little bit of a buffer. That makes me feel safer. But I don't want to force the transition yet. Because I still need a diplomacy perk and I still need to befriend an elf. So I don't want to rush through this too fast. No, House Durin does not forget its enemies. This feud does not end until every Ashmog is dead. Oh no. Oh no. For millennia, the volcanic mountain at the heart of Mordor has remained dormant, waiting for the return of the true Lord of Mordor. Now, in a twist of fate unexpected even by the wisest, the Dark Lord has once again made the Land of Shadows his domain, openly proclaiming his rule over it. The fires of Mount Doom erupt in a violent explosion as Sauron begins to rebuild his Dark Tower. The darkness of Mordor begins to spread, and Gondor must now strengthen its eastern defenses, as they will soon be tested. The shadow of Mordor has risen once more, so Sauron has returned. And I haven't dealt with the Balrog, I haven't dealt with Smaug yet, and now we also need to deal with Sauron on top of this. There's his throne room. It does look cool, doesn't it? Okay, let's get a closer look of Sauron himself as well. Yeah, it looks like he has 2 giant horns. You thought Sauron already returned when the game began? No, we started on the earlier start date. So, that means we've already been playing for 200 years in-game. So we're almost 6 more years, and we are actually on the other bookmark start date. Oh man, I need to check something as well. Did I not set it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I put Sauron on the hardest difficulty. So there's going to be absolute carnage. Man, this is very different because you have all of these powerful dwarfs up here as well. You have the dwarfs in the Misty Mountains. We'll have to see, but Gondor itself is much stronger now too. Ooh. But they are losing this. How strong is Mordor at this point? I think they started with a bunch of units, I'm not sure. But yes, Sauron has returned. Just a random gemstone there. That's quite funny. We're gonna have to do that. Something happened to the phase progress. 139. Okay, we're still good there. We're still good there, right? Yeah, let's unpause. We will keep an eye on it. I wonder how quickly Sauron will conquer his way through the map. Because it is much more developed compared to the normal War of the Ring start date. But there's also a lot more orcs as well. So I'm not sure if they already had their power buff or if they get it now. We'll have to see. Now, how dare you challenge me? And you don't even respect me by wearing proper clothes? Get out of my sight. So we got plus 10. That was me. Plus 3 from Yearly Drift. Nice. We got another plus 3 from one of my vassals. So we're looking good here. Calming, action, and character events. Yep, that's fine. That's what we want. Okay, Dormant is only 5 away now. Frerin, did you bring gold? You did not. That's fine. Here, just entertain me, please. I'm so damn stressed. Oh, man. Soon I'll get my diplomacy perk, though. I think you can see the crown progress, even. Yes. Ah, wait. Jobs, you've been absolutely robbed. If we look at this, also sorry about the inception. You actually do have... look, everyone is tied for first place. But they took your crown. Oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're all on the same XP. You guys are gonna have to fight it out, right? Well supplied colony, we can try for that, there we go. Something happened. Oh, it's all calming events now. Okay, so... Oh, never mind. Someone's trying to anger the Balrog. Right, there's our diplomacy perk. Lovely. I must say as well, I'm surprised how smooth this is running whilst recording at the same time. Hopefully I just have enough space for the recording. Depends how long this stream is. Right, we can now befriend. I can't change... It should tell me here. 2957. So 3 more years. I can change back. So someone remind me... Ah, we're not going to be in dormant for 3 years though, are we? We could. If I do nothing, we could. We just have to wait for the vassals. Okay. Elrond? You were friends with my father. I must now ask for you to be friends with me. Right. Oh, 95% success chance. Okay. It said that it was not going to be that easy. It said it was going to be hard. Huh. Very well. No complaints then. I was going to say Galaxy. I remember you said that some of the core positions can help with swaying and stuff and befriending. But I don't need to check now, I guess. I was finally going to check, but Elrond had different ideas. It would be funny if Sauron takes Moria and then dies trying to kill the Balrog. Could you imagine? He would have to move his capital though, right? Which wouldn't happen. Isn't the Balrog event unique to dwarfs? I don't think so. I know the orcs also get it as well because, hold on. 46 days of progress. Because if we look here... Oh, it's disappeared again. If you serve the Balrog, yeah, you need to be an orc. So, how do you see... You are involved in the struggle if your capital is in the region, your faith is involved, and your culture is involved. So as long as you have your capital in the region, I think you can partake in the Balrog event. Imagine you play as a landless... You start as Glorfindel, right? And then you take the decision to become an adventurer. And you gather your elves and whatnot, and then you decide to go to Moria and take on the Balrog. Oh, guys. I don't think I've seen anyone do that yet. We might have to do that at some point. That could be so much fun. Yeah. Isn't it unique to... Yeah, it's just the struggle for Moria. So I think there's only one struggle in this mod, and that is the Balrog struggle. But yeah, usually I don't partake in the struggle mechanics, but I do quite enjoy this. Not so much when I fail to kill it, though. I want to kill it. 41 days of progress, thank you very much. I will be taking that. Yeah, we could play as Gandalf. I'm saving Gandalf for a fellowship playthrough. Okay, we are now transitioning. So let's slow things down a bit. Oh, man. Ah, we're at stress level 2 now. This is tough. You've never completed the struggle. I think I only completed it once, and that was my Balin playthrough, which was also the Balrog. Why I thought of coming back for a second Balrog struggle, I would never know. It was never my plan, actually, when I started this series, but then I decided, you know what, we should deal with the Balrog, and then we should deal with Smaug. And then we deal with Sauron on max difficulty. Yeah, insanity. Right. Now, we're gonna kill the Ashmogs. The thing is, I can't declare war on them until we've dealt with the Balrog, because declaring wars angers the Balrog. So I'm keeping it going. We are not gonna let that feud go. Can I see how long it's been going? I don't think it says how long we've been feuding them, right? Don't think so. But we're keeping the feud. We're keeping it. The struggle's harsh compared to the vanilla ones. I mean, it is the Balrog, so it makes sense to be harsh, right? How many stress levels can we have? I think... So you can go up to 3. So I don't remember. Do I die if I go up to stress level 3? Or do I die if I max the 3rd level? But either way, if you fully max out your stress, you die. So it's quite dangerous. Before the struggle was added, I had a submod to kill the Balrog. Glorfindel had a 50% base chance, plus modifiers. He still usually died, but was more likely to succeed per law. I also remember, Valadar, that you gave us... You made a mod, a submod, for the Balin series, which made it slightly easier too. I don't have that this time. The newest CK3 update makes house relations a lot better. I'll tell you what, I like what Shogunate does, where... Alliances... So you can still have allies, right? But if your ally is going to join you in an offensive war, they need to have 75 opinion of you, and in a defensive war, it's 50 opinion. So you still have to actually make effort to keep up relations in your alliances, which I like. But does declaring war on the Ashmogs outside of the struggle area, does it affect the struggle? I'm pretty sure it does. Because if we look here... Oh, I can't see it now. But if you look at the negative, it just says declaring a war and then being declared on. Target doesn't matter. I think because we're in the region, we contribute to it. It's us that matters, not the other person. I think. But yeah, right. Oh, sorry. Pause a minute. Okay, we're unstressed a little bit. So, one thing we need to do... I need to colonize... Before we transition. Otherwise, that will anger the Balrog a lot. Is that everything? This one... I think this one might be on a cooldown though, so I just have to remember that. It's really annoying me that this is not... Are you not my vassal? You are. Guys, am I missing a colony here? Can anyone see? Because for some reason, this should be filling in. But it's not. If I flick between the two... No, I don't think I'm missing any colonies. I can't see any. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Okay, and then what we can also do... is we can declare another war. I can only do that one. Wow. Oh, that's what it is. The color is so similar. These guys control this county. Yeah, Turk, you just spotted it as well. Wow. The color is so similar. I never noticed that. Right. We might as well just do a county war. That's all we can take. Let's call on the Iron Hills as well. This should be quite a quick war, one would hope. I think that's everything we have to do during the transitional period. Yeah, time to change map color. Yeah, I might have to change my color. What do we change it to, though? Do you think a deep blue would be good for the Durins? Why do I forget how to do this? Hold on a minute. I have completely forgotten. Aha, there we go. I completely forgot how to change my title color. I think like, or maybe like down here. I think that's quite similar. Yeah, for some reason, guys, I just forgot how to edit title. I don't know why. Right, let's do that. That almost looks purple, though. Ah, but now it's going to be similar to this. Ah, that's fine, though. I'm looking over here. Now, that looks purple. Right, we could be here a while. Hold on a minute. If we just go, like... maybe there would be good? Still looks purple to me. I don't know why. It's fine, though. At least we can easily tell the difference now. Right, let's go siege this. It's the fog of war in the brain. Yeah, the dwarves in the west are light blue. Lindon is actual purple. I'm just this weird blue-purple in between. Right, that would give us ticking war score. But we should siege a little bit more, I guess, to progress this a bit quicker. The good news is we can't be flanked by the south from the south anymore. Bad news is we are now in the dormant phase. So here, let's take a look. Nice, me and Elrond have become friends. Okay, so now all I'm waiting for is to change this back. But I need to wait 2957, so 2 more years. 2 more years and 5 days, to be precise. That's fine. I'm also losing gold. Wait, why did I colonize? I don't need to colonize until the next transition period. Ah, well, it's too late now. It's fine. We'll stop leaking gold once I've dealt with everything. Gondor vassalized the dwarfs, North Nogrod. They also vassalized the Yellow Mountain dwarfs, I think. Wait, what? What? What the hell is happening there? What on earth is happening there? Right, we're gonna have to deal with that later. That is silly. The Peridelicronicon. Thank you, Elrond. I will humbly accept that. I can't sell it, sadly. Oh, it's a court artifact, even. Can I put this anywhere? We can put it down here. What does it give us? Prestige, renown, personal scheme, success chance is nice. Ah, there we go. Right, we'll take that. Thank you. Right, back to the sieges. Yeah, I can't abandon this stuff. Should you abandon the colonies now to start the cooldown? Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Because we're going to be losing a lot of... no, the tax loss is going to be the same, actually. We're mostly losing gold because all the men-at-arms are raised right now. Here, let's go kill some of these guys. I might just hang on to them until the next transition period, or, hear me out, although I don't like to be over 3. I mean, I'm not developing them, so I'm not abusing it right now. Burn the Orc banner. Get it out of my sight. I could have technically sold it, but burn it. We don't need no Orc banners. Yeah. What does grooming your beard do? So depending on how well you groom it, you get a modifier for 2 years. So, for example, I have a nice beard now for 2 years. So now I lose 10% more stress. Which is nice. It could also go badly, though. But it feels like the more you groom it, the better you become. And the less chance there is for it to go badly. Right, I don't see any Ashmogs to the south. I'm just going to keep on fighting. I mean, I don't actually have to fight you guys. I'm going this way. I'm sieging this stuff. Yeah, it's not costing me anything because I'm still just over by the same amount, right? So I think I just hold on to them. I'm not going to develop them or anything. I will abandon them in the next transition period. Actually, no. There's not going to be a next one. Get out of my sight, husband. If I could divorce you, I would. I can't believe what I've seen today. cannot believe what I saw today. 900 gold pieces he took. And then he went to the fire bids. Maybe they were in on it. Oh, nice. We've already won. Okay. Let's end that war. That was a nice little bit of fun in between. And now I need to decide... Ah, no, because it's within the struggle region. Oh, it's a colony anyway. Right, I'll just hang on to it for the time being. That's okay. That's okay. Write our thoughts down. I'm so stressed, damn it. Ugh. Okay, one more year. We can change this. Did I get more artifacts? The Kroge Chronicon. I don't want it. We're just going to let it die. That's fine. In fact, here, Elrond. No. Why? There we go. I never see the gift artifact for some reason. Take this. I don't want it. Finger Bomber taking too much of food off the table in a hobby movie is just dwarven greed that makes you colonize. It's normal. Probably abandonment. I'm surprised the dwarves don't develop abandonment issues. Maybe that's why they were revolting down here. Who knows? Wait, why are you finding secrets again? I think it's just one of the events that I'm clicking and I'm not paying attention properly. Because I haven't been reading every event today. We've read a lot though. Right. Speed 5. We're getting close now. No! Why are you completing colonies? No, usually I would be so happy to see that event. But this is terrible. Right, it's become a delving. Okay. Let's just grant this to someone with low stewardship. Because we don't want them to build, basically. You're not going to inherit anything. Okay, oh, that's a unit of a dwarf. Right. I will give you this. And then I'm also going to raise your taxes. You shall never build anything. You're getting 0.3 gold a month. I will transfer you though. There we go. Let's sort that out. Damn it! That's such a good event usually, but not this time. Oh, the husband suspicious event causes a fine secret. Oh, I guess. Yeah, it's because I don't want to forget. I don't want to pick the option that talks to him directly. I don't want to speak to him. I don't forgive him. I hold a grudge. It's in the book. In bold letters. First page. Low stewardship in the family. I don't want to willingly land my kids in the Balrog area though. Their poor souls. They're not ready for such a thing. The good news is this is not progressing very quickly at all. Also, the good news is a couple more weeks. And now I can also switch myself back to Marshall. However, do we want to wait for another perk? Minus 5% stress gain would be lovely right now. Yeah, let's wait until we get our diplomacy perk. We're so close that we might as well wait for it. Your crown is back. Nice. It's weird how it works. I wonder if there is more than that XP, but it just doesn't show it. Becomes inspired to write a masterpiece. Sure. I'm not gonna sponsor. Oh, we have so many adventures we can do at some point. Wait a minute, wait a minute. How's Mordor doing? Oh. Okay. And how's my sister doing? She's set off. Oh, wow, she's in the middle of Angmar right now? No. I can't believe it. There were rumors. But I could never believe them. She's working with the goblins? That's no sister of mine anymore. I'm gonna pretend I never saw that. Right, there's our diplomacy perk. Nice. Let's just double check. I'm not sending gift. That requires gold. I'm not swaying. Prestige. Don't really need it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for less stress gain because we do have a lot of friends. Back to strategy. Okay. Right. Let's hold your horses a moment. Do we have... So this doesn't actually give me proper prowess, does it? Because it's only injury resistance. When it comes to swords, I do want this one because we can gain some more martial. My husband's not going to help me. He was only with me for my gold. So we have 42 prowess and 27 martial. We do have Elrond as our friend. We do control every region. Do we know? Why is there a gap there? Why are you fighting each other? Right, it is what it is. Go at it. I think we control every area in the region. So are we going to slay the Balrog? Is there anything else we should do before we attempt slaying the Balrog again? Let's pause up there. There's probably a timed interval within which you need to be most active. Denounce her? I could. It costs renown though. I don't like spending renown. Renown is so precious. Imagine a dwarven reality show starring the Durin family and the main drama is change. I hate change. Has the time come, guys, for our first attempt? It's taken me 2 hours to even get to the first attempt. Oh, man. Also, someone asked earlier, didn't they, how long I was planning to stream, I think. And I don't know if I answered that. But I'm planning to stream until we kill it. We have Balrog believers, now Goblin accomplices. It's going downhill. Back in my day, you wouldn't see such atrocities. How's my heir doing? Bomber's doing well. Another 5 years and then he can serve on the council. Yes. Yes, it could. It could. Technically, technically the stream can only be 8 hours, so hopefully I do it before then. I think it's time, guys. Okay, that's a good sign. Or is it a bad sign? It's good that it's not bugged and I can see it, but it's also a bad sign because the Balrog has come to taunt me. Paris and Marshall, Struggle Region, Elven Friend. We can't find the Helm of Durin artifact because we're not getting the right inspirations for that. Change the sword? I did change the sword, did I not? Yeah, I did change the sword. Look, they both have 17 prowess. But it's important we use this one because we also gain the extra martial, like, for slaying the Balrog. Are we ready? The Balrog of Moria has been a blight on the kingdom since it awoke. It has laid waste to the region, killed hundreds, if not thousands, and driven the dwarves from their mountain homes. We must put an end to its foul existence. We must avenge my father and my grandfather. We will slay the Balrog. The dark fire will not avail you. Flame of Uldun. I'm so scared. Mahal, please. I didn't pray hard enough last time. Do not abandon us, your sacred children. Long have we labored, and now all is ready. Even if taken by surprise while slumbering, Durin's bane will not fall lightly. It slew countless dwarves in the fall of Khazad-dûm, and there is not a dwarf realm of its like in the world today. Yet we have chosen the hard route, through shadow and flame, that we might avenge all our fallen and bring about a new dawn to these shadowed halls. Many tears have been shed, Many friends have been lost to bring us to this point. We stand now on the precipice of its slumbering lair. If we cross the threshold, there is no going back. Ah, it's 39% chance. It's not that bad, because if you told me I had a 39% chance of failing something, I would be quite concerned. I should host a feast before I go. Now, the problem, it would be very anticlimactic if I now go for a feast. Well, have a feast if we're victorious. Barak Kazad. Du Bakar! Yes! We did it! I mean, I died, but we did it! I instantly looked down here and it's gone. I feel so relieved. I really thought we failed for a moment. When the death popped up, I thought we were done and we're gonna be here for another 2 hours. Do you know what? How did the poll? 23% of you said we would do it on our first attempt today. And you were right. Also, 55% said 3 or more. That would have been hell. Uzbada Arlena. The first queen. Was she the first queen of Moria, by the way? Were there any other dwarven queens of Khazad-dûm in history? I don't want to say first queen, but if she was the first queen of Moria, and she slew the Balrog, that is absolutely insane. The first queen of Khazad-dûm, since the Balrog took over, disclaimer, has abandoned her mortal coil at 113 years of age. She was slain by Durin's Bane. However, in a heroic battle that lasted many days and many nights, she accomplished something that Thorin and Thrain could not. She slew the Balrog and has cemented her name in the annals of history. She was a respected scholar. She spent most of her days studying in the library, drawing up strategy plans. But now she rests in peace, in the depths of Moria. Bomber ascends to the throne. Being a talented military tactician, many expect him to lead the realm to many victories on the field of battle. He even has the likeness of Durin the Deathless. But let's continue. I have so many UI things open, I actually can't click what I want. To the shock and amazement of all, Durin's Bane the Balrog has fallen at the hands of Arlena. Long had the Balrog cast its shadow over the ancient dwarf realm of Moria, and few dared to brave its depths, allowing goblins and orcs to infest it. It was derided by many as foolhardy to try to reclaim the realm, deeming only a greater power than the mere mortals able to accomplish the task. Yet Arlena has proven such doubts wrong. Alas, like those few that have slain a Balrog before her, Arlena did not make it out of the fateful battle alive. For as the Balrog fell, it caught her leg with one last crack of its whip, sending them both tumbling to their deaths in the bowels of the earth, lost forever. Glory to the sons of Uld. Oh, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, right? I think the funeral... We can still host a funeral, right? Even though it says she's gone forever. I just want to check this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We are going to host a grand funeral for Arlena, Slayer of the Balrog. We're going to read every event. We're going to take our time with that. We'll equip all the artifacts in the next episode. I might install the... luckily we still have all of this. Okay. If that was lost as well, that would have been crazy. Here. One thing I will do though, in honor of my mother, is put on her armor. Man, this cloak looks so cool. That looks really cool, actually. It clips a bit, but... no, we can just say it goes under the shoulder pads, right? The gauntlets. Right, let's save... not gauntlets, pauldrons, you fool. Right. Guys, we did it. Arlena did it, my mother. The first queen of Moria. And you have the doorway as well in the background. My father, though, he does actually have the nickname The Corrupt, yeah. We don't speak about him. Disgusting excuse for a man. For a dwarf. Disgusting stuff. Yeah, now I can go to university, you're right. And now, the next thing, it's all going to be about this. We do have a problem, though. I've lost the black arrow. And I've also lost the key of Erebor. But someone said to me that... I need to go back and read the comments. Someone said that you can actually find the black arrow or an alternative if you go on an adventure if it's missing or something. We'll have to see. I need to go and re-find that because I might be misremembering or misquoting that. But yeah, guys, we did it. Right, let's catch up on chat a bit. I guess that's going to be the end of the video when I edit it. Oh, I'm so glad I only need to edit it, like, down to 1 hour. Lovely stuff. Oh, it's much easier. I don't think there was. I think she was the first queen. So she was the first queen of Moria. And she slew the Balrog. You know, I was upset. I was so upset when Thorin failed. Because I thought, you know, Thorin, he's going to kill the Balrog. He's going to kill Smaug. But you know what? Thorin died so that we could witness the amazing story of Alana. Still a young dwarf. The courage she had. She lost her father, her grandfather to the Balrog. But she didn't let it sway her. She went out fighting. Man, I love CK3. CK3 is so that the sandbox, the stories you can witness, and not just CK3, but the mods as well, are so damn good. The stories you can experience if you really want to are second to none. It's amazing. Yeah, I think in the next video that I do, so that would be... Wait, so the next video will be this stream on Saturday. So the next video will be on Tuesday. Will be when we do the funeral and then probably go to university. We can now start building up... I think I'm going to continue to build up Nogrod and then I'll build up Moria. Just so we can get rid of that horrible tax debuff. That's going to help us massively. I think you need a key to retake Erebor. Do I thought, because I still haven't done this, I thought there was 2 approaches. And one of those was a stealthy approach where you need the key, and then the other was like a more direct approach. That's what I thought, but I could be wrong because I haven't actually done this myself before. But yeah, I need to find the key of Erebor. I have no idea where it went to. In fact, if you guys wanted to, we could very quickly... Oh no. I'm gonna have to find a version of Search Artifact which works with my game as well, because I'm outdated. Yeah. It'd be really cool to change the sword used to kill the Balrog into a court artifact. You know, I think you're right, actually. Can we even do that? Because most of the time, I have the other one equipped anyway, right? I can't reforge it because it's at max durability, though. Sadly. Madros. Man, this sword has an even bigger richness to it now. Insanity. The mother of many, yes, it was epic. I agree. Is Key pushing into Mordor? I'm not sure, actually. It does feel like Mordor is a little bit smaller, huh? And they're now fighting another war. Gondor is attacking Mordor. Sauron might actually be dealt with. I might not need to do anything with Sauron. Yeah, CK3 has the best RP possibilities. I agree, I agree. Mahal shines in surprising ways, yes. We thought he forsook us, but he was watching over us the entire time. Now that you don't have to spend thousands on Moria, you should restore Nogrod and Moria. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely prioritize Nogrod. I think 100% we should upgrade this because we lose the 30% debuff. That's gonna give us so much taxes by itself. Yeah, I think just getting it to tier 2 would be nice, so we can rebuild Nogrod. And then maybe I can continue building up here. Maybe then we can shift our focus to Durinsaur. Don't forget, we also have 2 Mithril mines now. So maybe we can start crafting artifacts at some point. Our gold should start to skyrocket in the next couple of episodes, which would be nice. Not to take the decision, but during the events, I think you're right, it's for the sneak away. Oh, okay. But yeah, I would still like to find it, because it could still be in the world. Here, guys, let's take a look, shall we? Because this part's not going to be in the video anyway, so we can just check this out on stream. What's this? Oh, it's just a song. Okay. I always forget the spelling of artifact. Because I think the British spelling is with an E instead of an I, right? Search and trade artifacts. No. That's compatibility. Where's just the normal version? Am I blind? Artifact Manager, I don't use that. I just use the search one. It's the first one. Oh, they changed the picture for it. Okay, sorry. I completely missed that. Right. Problem is, though, is that this is going to be for 1.9. If you're still 1.17, use... Heh. Amazing. Thank you. Wait, why is it taking me to the external site now, damn it? Wait, oh, okay, never mind, right, downloads, boom, done. Okay, wait. Hey, wait. Right, things are getting complicated. Bear with me, guys. Right, here, let's make a save. Because I'm gonna have to restart CK3, I think. Right, just double check that saved, it did, nice. Okay. I'm gonna relaunch it in a minute. Oh man, I love this wallpaper as well. It's so fitting. Can you guys tell that I've become a big fan of Lord of the Rings in the last 12 months or so? And a lot of it is because of the mod. It's incredible. Right, let's close this. So I'm looking for downloads. Here, let's just put that there for a second. Documents, Paradox, CK3, mods. Alright, let's put that over there. Right. And now let's launch it. This should work. I used to run this mod a lot, but then I stopped for some reason. Like, I don't remember why. Alright, let's add that in, relaunch the game. If you don't, by the way, use Irony. I highly recommend it. It makes managing mod lists so much easier, especially if you don't want mods to update. I still download from the Steam Workshop, but then I just drag them into my documents instead. And then the mods won't update. Maybe I could do a short video on how to do that, actually, because I don't know if anyone else has covered that. The enthusiasm you show is amazing, draws me more into your videos. Ah, that makes me happy. All I want to do is play CK3 the way I enjoy it, and to share that with you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it. So, if I accomplish that, then that's a job well done. You're having a lot of fun with Mountain Blade. I don't know what it is. I'm struggling to get into Bannerlord. I have thousands of hours in Warband when I was at college, and I played it so much. But I'm struggling to find the same level of passion for it, for Bannerlord, than what I did for Warband, and I don't know why. I still have fun with Bannerlord, but I think what it is that I waited for so many years that maybe the hype died down a bit. Also, back when I played Warband, that I never played CK2, right? So I guess now that I have CK3 and these other games as well, I don't know. But yeah, I struggled to get into Bannerlord. Ah, damn it. Warning, incompatible mod. Let's just ignore that. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Well, I would like to give Bannerlord a proper try at some point. But right now, I'm going back to Total War. Because I got something fun planned, right? There's no search bar, is there? Damn it. I can't remember what type of artifact the key is, so if anyone sees the key available, shout stop. So far I haven't seen it. It might be gone. Yeah, it's gone. The key available doesn't actually exist anymore. Wow. Okay. That is a big shame. Huh. How has that happened? It was a trinket. See, what I wish this mod had was a search bar, so I can search by name. Did we lose the map of Erebor as well? Or do I still have that? It's not looking good. And it was a purple rarity, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. No, oh, the map of Thror I have. Yeah, we still have the Ring of the Longbeards. Oh, that's why I stopped using the mod. Yeah, because the UI was a little bit broken there. I remember now. Console command it back. You only see artifacts based on your diplomatic range? Wait, really? I thought it showed everywhere. I can't see here. I have such big diplomatic range, though. I feel like I would see it. Yeah, maybe we'll go like down here. These guys have pretty big range. If I don't see it here as well, then, you know, it's pretty much, it's gone. If it has somehow made its way all the way south, that would be pretty funny. I mean, it has a pretty distinguishable icon. It's, yeah. No, I think it's gone. It's proper gone. That's quite sad. Right, so... I tend to not use the console commands. But is this a situation where we return the key of Erebor? Do we make up a story that maybe when we were recovering my mother's body, that we found the key in the depths? You know, maybe someone dropped it or whatever, scared of the Balrog. Because I think it has bugged out of existence, yeah. The black arrow was there. Oh, was it? Okay. We should see who has the black arrow, because that's important. That's funny, I didn't notice it. The black arrow has quite, What's the black arrow? Is that also a trinket, or is it something else? Man, these custom artifacts are some of my favorite things in all of these mods as well. Oh, it would be so nice to have a search bar, huh? It would be so nice. I don't see it. Nah. We're not redeeming my father. No. He betrayed my mother. He's corrupt. Maybe he sold the key for 900 gold. No, because he stole the 900 gold, damn it. I went over it? Did I really? I was just looking at pictures. I wasn't looking at names. I was expecting like a huge black arrow. 3/4 of the way down. Mace, Scepter. There's the Shards of Narsil. Man, I have a... I don't know... Oh, it's right there. I have a TN monitor, so I don't know if it comes across in OBS, but when I'm scrolling, like text and stuff gets quite distorted. I don't know if anyone else has a TN panel and experiences that. It's the same with credits in movies, or when there's like a side-scrolling shot, the image distorts. It's not screen tearing, but it's almost similar. I don't know how to explain it. But I like TN panels because, at least this monitor, it doesn't reflect light and crap. And the colors are consistent at least. And it was cheap. That's another important. Right, so we have the black arrow. Who has this then? Okay. Oh, that's fine. The black arrow is not that far away then. Now, the problem is how do I even begin getting this artifact? That's where I struggle. One thing I still don't understand about CK3 is this whole artifact thing. How can I manipulate this so the artifact can return to the rightful people? Also, don't we have a problem anyway where... Oh no, it just says the Lord of Lake Town has the artifact. I thought there was something about the dynasty. Oh, the Lord of Lake Town having a high prowess. Oh, so the dynasty and whatnot doesn't matter then? I can't manipulate this, but I would somehow need to get the artifact in his hands. Which I would probably need help with. Yeah, stealing artifact claim. They're all going to be things that require me to get certain lifestyle perks, right? I think. So if we just remember that, because I'm going to uninstall this mod before the next episode, because the UI is a bit broken with it. Hey Grayzo, how you doing? Yeah, we killed the Balrog. Arna, the first queen of Moria, slew the Balrog where Thorin and Thrain failed. It was glorious. Sadly, she did die in the process, but yeah, it's quite something. By the way, should we perhaps marry a good woman with hereditary qualities for the continuation of Durin's line? I'm probably gonna marry based on what I need for Smaug. But I'm also probably gonna look at like Herculean traits as well, because I'm pretty sure Bomber is robust, right? Yeah, Bomber's robust, so I want to keep this going. We're very strong. And I think Prowess is useful here. Yeah, Intrigue and Prowess is important. Oh, no! No! Why? Damn it! It's fine. That's why we're going to get a Hobbit. We're going to get a Hobbit with really good Intrigue, and it's going to be okay. You can just conquer Lake Town and pull a high Prowess person. Yeah. I don't want to hold Lake Town myself, though, because obviously the history between Erebor and Lake Town. So I'm not going to conquer that myself, but I will try and deliver the Black Arrow to them. But before we go back to do a Smaug anyway, I did say I want to deal with the Misty Mountains, which means we're going to be dealing with all of these orcs before we even go back to Erebor. And I think in the process of doing that, we might be able to unify Durin's folk. Yeah, because we can control at least 90% of the counties for the Misty Mountains. That would give me an Empire title. And then uniting the Western clans would be something I'd like to do. But I needed the Empire title so I could vassalize them. The problem is these guys are now under Gondor, so we might have to do something about that. That is blasphemy that dwarfs would serve the realm of men. That cannot stand. The Firebeards might join us though, so that would be nice. Half the prophecy's been fulfilled. Yes, the orcs should be such a relief after. Do you know what? I'm gonna enjoy Even though it's going to take so many wars to work our way through this, I'm going to enjoy that so much because the Balrog's dead. It's going to be such a nice change of pace. If the black arrow was in your diplomatic range, then the key must be out of your range. Yeah, but we also changed to this guy and searched for it though. I think the key did get bugged because I kept on giving it to my heir and then it just stopped at some point. But where would I see this? I can't change this. Is it a decision or something? Where do I change the settings for the mod? Yeah, but like, I mean, the dwarves have quite a big diplomatic range here, right? Because I could interact with the Iron Hills because we got the alliance. And then these guys are going to have a big range. Like, I doubt the Key of Erebor has made its way all the way down here. If it has, then... you know, that's what it is. I can't change game rules still, look. The game rules are set. I can't change them. Unless I'm missing something. I think it's gone for good. But we'll have to see. I might console it back in. We'll have to think about that. I think most people would be okay with that. It's just whether I'm okay with that. Usually I like to roll with the punches and whatnot. And kind of just be like, you know, deal with it. That's the sandbox part of the game that I love. But we'll have to see. Can't you see the former heirs who can have the key? But they won't have it anymore, right? Like, if I go back... Like, I won't see what they had. Yeah, I can't change the game rules. The game rules are set. Where do you want me to look, though? Like, if I go to... I don't think Foreign ever had the key, right? Did Frayne have the key? Well, we know Thrall did. But I'm confused. Where would I see it here, though? For example, we know Thrall 100% had the key at some point. But, like, I can't see his inventory or something, because the key's gone elsewhere now, right? I don't think there's any way to see this stuff. I successfully felled a mighty tree with only my hands and my axe. That's one of his memories. I don't think Foreign gave away the key. With Foreign, what I ended up doing, I took the manual decision to bestow an heirloom. Because it's around that time I got confused, because it used to pop up and then it didn't. For Foreign. So I think the last time I actually fully remember it was Frayne. But Frayne should have given it to Foreign, but... Foreign never had it somehow. I mean, what we could do is we can go to every single... It's going to take a while, isn't it? Every single living Durin. And find it that way. I think that's... But the problem... If it's fallen outside of the Durins, then I think that's GG. But it is one of the mysteries of the series. I never really understood what happened to the key. Maybe Gandalf took it. When he came for one of the... coronations. Or maybe... Did I lose it in an event, maybe? That I didn't read properly? I don't think so. Did I bury it with someone by accident? On the funeral? I don't think I would have done that. Because usually I don't bury stuff with the funerals. Well, I mean, especially the Key of Erebor. Surely not, right? I would hope I would be a little bit more aware, but I know that I do gloss over the UI sometimes. Unless, could imagine if someone somehow reforged it to a quartz artifact. But then I don't think they can do that. Because it's always at max durability, so... You can't reforge it. At least I can't. These are free mini sculptures, huh? Borin the Blind. He probably dropped it and never noticed. Yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, no one has the Key of Erebor. Man, I can't... There we go. Are there any other artifact finder mods? Not to my knowledge. Yeah, I know that it usually passes to the first Sun and Air, because that's what we did every time. But it just got lost. There was, I can't remember which succession it was, but the event just never popped up. Because what I had to do instead is... It's not here anymore, is it? There was an option here where it said bestow heirloom upon heir, and I had to do it manually. But, it just disappeared so suddenly. Like, it was here, and then it wasn't. Unless... Oh, no. If it did work that way... Hold on a minute. Do you think that at some point we gave it to Bina? And then when she disappeared without a trace, that's when the key disappeared? Because for some reason, I'm remembering Bina's name. Why am I remembering her name so vividly? But I wouldn't have given the key to Bina, though. Surely not. No, that doesn't make sense. Why would... Why? No, that doesn't make sense. Why would Bina have the key? I don't think anything weird happened either where Thorin disappeared for a while. I think he was always in Moria with us. Unless AI Thorin gifted the key to Bina, which would have been stupid. And then when she disappeared, we lost the key that way. But then would it not have gone to her children? I mean, we checked all of these. None of these have the key. I can't remember if she became an adventurer or not. I don't think so. Yeah. Something happened to the key at some point. It was just gone. So what if someone does disappear without a trace? Do you guys know what happens to that artifact? Does the murderer get them? Or like... Or do they disappear? Because obviously, like, these guys haven't... Inherited the key. I mean, that's if she had the key in the first place. She might not have ever had it. Is the Helm of Durin still around? We never found it. I haven't had any adventures to go to Khazad-dûm yet. Yeah, you think it's gone? Yeah, someone else earlier said it's probably bugged as well and it's just gone. I think the key has gone. I mean, we checked here, we checked here. I mean, here, like, these guys are a nice central location. We can check one more time as these guys. If these guys don't know where it is, then I'm pretty sure it's just gone at this point. You guys said it was a trinket, right? I don't think the AI could have turned it into a pedestal item. Into a court item. I don't think that's possible. Are you sure this is... Because look, I can still see these rings. Yeah, look, I can still see the Longbeard ring, even though I'm down here. I think I can see all the artifacts. Because there's no way I'm in diplomatic range with them. Did Foreign have the key? I don't remember. It's around that point in time, somewhere around Foreign. I don't know if it was before or after. I think it was before. I don't think Foreign had the key. I think it was slightly before that is when we lost it. It might have been Foreign where I first realized that the option didn't pop up. No, because that might have been the second time. I don't know. The key's gone though, guys. It's gone. It's only showing 100 out of it. Wait, was there 3,500 trinkets? No. Oh, there is. Ah, yeah, but that's because I'm showing illustrious. Right? Oh. No, yeah, it's just 121 that meet this. There's 7,500 total. Right, but maybe the key of Erebor will now show up, because it could have been off the list a little bit. Is there one last hope? But the key of Erebor, I don't think it's... Yeah, I don't think it's here. I think it's gone. Why is there no search bar? Oh, it'd be so that you just type Erebor. Boom! Oh, sorry if you hear that, by the way. I'm drinking. Can you find missing artifacts through inspirations? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, the prized brooch is completely saturated. They're worth pennies at this point. Try to take trinket away. Okay. And we search this way. 557. Okay. Right. I can still use... Okay, it's a little bit below if I use scroll here. Okay, guys. Look closely and tell me if you see the key of Erebor. So right now, if it does exist, 100%, it will show up with these filters. If it's still in the game, then it has experienced a journey probably grander than the One Ring at this point. With the distance it's traveled. So many banners. I haven't seen the key yet. I've seen my artifact pop up though. There's another one of my artifacts. Wow, my eyes are going funny. I'm so focused. My eyes. Did I go blurry or something? I'm not seeing. Yep. I didn't see a key. I don't know if any of you did, but I think the key is gone. It's gone. Maybe the Balrog consumed it. Someone dropped it into the depths of Moria, and it was consumed by the Balrog's flame. It could be. But yes, so I guess... yeah, JBD's Bane. Where's the key of Erebor? Maybe... I think it wouldn't be... But here's the thing, right? With the key of Erebor lost, Valen itself is quite some cool lore. I mean, sure, it certainly makes reclaiming Erebor harder, right? Because now we can no longer try the stealthy approach. Maybe it went down in quality. I don't know if I want to look for the key of Erebor through all 7,000 artifacts. That would be painful. The key disappeared long before the husband was in the picture as well, sadly. Maybe his father had something to do with it. But maybe it's part of the lore, right? The long-lost key of Erebor. The secret entrance that only a few know about. But the key has been lost. It could be part of the lore. All we know is that it went missing sometime between Freyne and Thrall's adventure into Moria. So maybe the key for Erebor is lost in the depths of Moria, and the dwarfs are still looking for it as they mine the resources. That could be part of the lore. And we just roll with it. It also means that if we're gonna reclaim Erebor, we have to deal with Smaug directly. Which could be tough. I think you can search it by clicking the buy artifact in the search artifact screen. Buy artifact. Search. No, there's no search. It's just this. It's the same options. So there's two options. Either we go with the whole lore that the key was lost in the depths of Moria. I mean, we fought the Balrog many times. We also had to deal with many invasions from orcs and whatnot. So it's not outside the realm of possibility. Or we use console commands and pull it in. I kind of actually want to just let it remain lost. How was it actually lost? I don't remember. All I remember is that at some point upon succession, I didn't get the pop-up to give it to my heir anymore. Does sorting A to Z work? Wait, is that an option? You can't, right? You can't sort by name. I wish we could sort by name, though. Or at least search by name, just something. Yeah, I think we let the key be lost. And we deal with Smaug directly. If Alna, the first queen of Moria, can take on a Balrog, then why can't we take on a dragon? That's the question I propose to you guys. Why can we not take on a dragon? If the first queen of Moria can slay a Balrog. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks when we do another marathon live stream of trying to kill Smaug. After like 3 failed attempts in a row. Now you're good, Grayzo. You had me hyped for a second because I thought, we can sort by name. That would be so useful. Can't we find it by using a chat mod cheat, or could we go back to an old save? I'm not going back to an old save when I've just slain the Balrog. Also, I don't actually have an older save. I only keep 3 rolling saves here in case of crashes. And then I always delete this once I've ended the video, and then that's my main save. And then that's the save for the beginning of the episode, just for the thumbnail. And I think these only go back, yeah, these only go back 18 months, so. I don't keep a lot of saves because it hurts CK3's performance. Yeah, another live streaming coming in a few weeks' time. Stream ends when we slay Smaug. We could go to Erebor through the Fall of East Angmar. Well, before I go and deal with Erebor anyway, the plan was to rid the Misty Mountains of orcs. So we're going to be... Firstly, we're finally going to be settling the feud with the Ashmogs and wiping him out. And then we're going to have to go north and deal with Angmar. So that's my next big focus in the series. Once these are dealt with, and we have unified Durin's folk, then we can start looking at Erebor. So it could still be a few weeks away before we go there anyway. So what I might do is actually in the next episode, I'll just propose the same question, so we can get as many people's opinion as possible. I tried to go back to Foreign's father videos, and you didn't have the pop-up to give him the key. It was like bestow your heir an heirloom decision. Yeah. Because I remember at some point I manually took it, right? Because I was confused. I was like, where's this decision gone? And I did it manually, but yeah. Did you manage to kill the Balrog? Yes. Arlena, the bane of Durin's bane. She died in the process, but she took it down. The first queen of Moria. She did it. Don't you need the Iron Hills for unifying Durin's folk? No, it's just Misty Mountains, right? Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, sorry. True. Yeah, that's true, actually. Ah, damn it. Okay. No, yeah, sorry. No, this was never the purpose anyway. I'm trying to remember a comment. Someone left quite early on. We're going to take the Misty Mountains, because then we can manually form the Misty Mountain title. I think that's an orc emblem, by the way. We can manually form this Empire title, because then when we're an Empire... we can get these guys as vassals, because they're both kings. And then we can unite the Western clans. Sorry. I'm getting everything mixed up. Yeah, unifying Durin's folk is going to come later. Once we have the Misty Mountains Empire title... yeah, this is going to have to come last as well. Okay, so we can unite the Western clans as like a side thing. I want to do the orcs anyway. We'll get our Empire title. And then we'll reclaim Erebor. There's some stuff there. Thank you. I was getting a bit confused then. But who knows? Maybe these guys can also become vassals at some point once we have the Empire title. But yeah, we need the Empire of the Misty Mountains for sure. Right, guys, oh, I can stop the recording. I should have stopped that recording ages ago, actually. That's a whole extra hour added on there for no reason. Yeah, I'm just going to double check as well how smooth this is. Let's see if I can actually record and stream at the same time. Well, let's mute that. I don't want to hear myself. Yeah, it looks fine. Nice. Right, I got a lot of editing to do tomorrow. Right, guys, I think we're going to leave it there. The key of Erebor is lost. But the good news is we slew the Balrog. That was amazing. Am I planning to do a Game of Thrones playthrough? Not right now. Right now, I'm just focusing on Lord of the Rings. My next CK3 series will either be Game of Thrones, Princes of Darkness, or Elder Kings. But I'll decide closer to the time. Depends what I feel like. I have no idea how long this series will last for. But yeah, thank you to everyone who stopped by. Thank you to the new channel members as well. I'm so happy that we did it on our first attempt today. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your Thursday. I will get this edited and uploaded for Saturday, so then the follow-up episode will be Tuesday. However, don't forget that there's going to be a new series starting either on Sunday or Monday. It's Lord of the Rings themed. And it's Total War. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Dwarven. Of course, we're going dwarfs. But yeah, anyway, guys, have a lovely evening. I'll see you next time.